Hello, everyone, and welcome to this exciting one-shot, which we are calling Lost and Found. Just doing some little waves. Everyone's very excited to be here. I have many friends. Thank you for joining us for this Dungeons and Dragons. Ed, stop laughing at the fact that I have friends. So this is an evening of Dungeons and Dragons. I am Tom Jansis. I'm going to be your Dungeon Master for tonight, and we are absolutely thrilled to be streaming here at twitch.tv/RollTogetherRPG. Right, for those of you who are new to Dungeons & Dragons, oh boy, you're in for an experience. So everyone here are going to be playing a fantasy characters in a fantasy universe, and these 5 characters, utterly delightful, all their little faces around me, they are going to play their own unique characters. They have sheets that tell them who they are, what they can do, deepest, darkest secrets, also tell them what dice to roll. And what kind of dice do they roll? Mostly D20s. How does it break down? Well, a 20 is super good, a story that you'll be telling in the pub afterwards. A 1 would be super bad, a story you'll be telling in the pub afterwards and people will be laughing at you. And everyone else, all the other characters, the weather, the monsters, tables, if they talk, gonna be me. So these players will be telling me what they want to do and I'll be going, well, you can certainly try. So, as we're starting, let's go around the proverbial table. Let's get to know these exciting new friends of ours. And this is always the horrible thing: who to start with. We're always looking at who looks the most worried. Ed looks the most worried. Ed, who are you? What do you do? Why do it?
That's deeper than we usually go.
Why?
Hello, my name is Ed. I use he, him. My name is Ed. I use he, him pronouns. I will be playing Lord August Everding, the Impurpled, who is a inquisitive, grung rogue. What do I do mostly? I'm an actor mostly, and I try and be nice about that.
Is your character or you?
Both.
Oh, both. No, I think Lord August is definitely a man of leisure, with all the problems that are associated with addiction, depression, all of that.
So this is going to be a nice upbeat adventure.
There's an opium eater in the corner.
Everything's fine in the Augustine world.
Oh, I'm so delighted to be here.
Yes.
Talking of delightful people, let's go to Evie.
Delightful.
You are delightful.
Oh, okay, sorry, I won't have a tantrum over being called delightful. Hi, I'm Evie. I use she, her pronouns, and I am going to be playing Velida, who uses they, them pronouns, and is a satyr cleric of the party of Twilight, basically, but like the nighttime. What is the nighttime good for? It's good for a party. Am I right? It's just here to keep it alive, the actual party as well as, everyone else here. And that's their whole jam.
As delightful as Evie is. It just weirdly blurred out there. What an oddity. Let's go. Chris.
Yeah.
How do? What do? Why do?
Hello, I'm Chris. I use they, them pronouns. I am playing Hyric, who tends to go by Rick, who also uses they, them pronouns. And Hyric's a ranger. Hyric is an owlbear tamer. It's a special class from the new book, which we are promoting today. And I've got my prop. It's not very nice. Pickles decided to be a prop today. For my owlbear cub, Hyric throws axes, is quite good at it, and also does a lot of the cooking, cleaning. I seem to have somehow picked up a bizarre number of tool proficiencies, so there's quite a lot of cooking, cleaning, fixing, mending, all the rest of it. So I think that's kind of Hyric's job. Yeah, and
you're my butler. Excellent.
I mean, I have an intelligence of 6 and a charisma of 5, so probably?
Lord August, you can't keep introducing yourself to people like that. Oh, you're the butler, marvellous.
Oh,
My
I
shoes.
thought that was Lord August, not Ed.
Bit of both, again.
Oh, I'm also Ed's butler in real life. That is also.
Oh, now wait.
Now, wait, I can't get the
I'm mad.
butler on the boat. And Chris is very tall and keep bumping that noggin. It's terrible.
Oh,
Pick.
yeah.
Well, thank you for that.
Oh, it's a good point. The Owlbear Cub is called Who, because that's the only noise it makes.
It named itself.
Oh, Hyrix very much of the intention that why would you name something when it names itself?
I'm trying to find a connection to that. Talking of names, choices. I mean, Rebecca looks happy and Scar looks scared. So, Rebecca, hello.
Hi, I am Rebecca. I am happy and also delightful. I use she, her pronouns. I am playing Drizzle. He uses he, him pronouns. He is not very good at anything. He is a water genasi, attempted bard, and is there for all your dampening, moistening, slightly pathetic needs.
Moist. And with no connection to what the terrible words I'm just saying, hey, Scarlet, I'll do.
I'm Lady Dart Scarlet. I go by she, they. I am playing Skylar, the she, her, who is a chef, fire genasi, that's super good at knives.
Absolutely perfect. Well, also worth pointing out, they're all level 3, so...
So good at knives.
I'm really good at the knives at this point. I found my specification.
Chop a cucumber.
I might make you go chop a cucumber.
Careful, we've got a pickle on the stream.
Do not chop pickle. Oh.
That would be awful.
And on that terrifying note, we do actually have some words from sponsors.
We are delighted to be sponsored by HeroForge. HeroForge offers fully customizable tabletop minis with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. You can see all of the minis that we designed for this stream in the overlay, and they animate when we enter the combat, so look out for that. HeroForge are fantastic, so do check out the Pro membership where you can get premium access to features ahead of time, and beta access to things, and all sorts of cool stuff that just makes your life a lot easier. And you can check them out at heroforge.com.
We are delighted to be sponsored by Ultra Pro. They make accessories for D&D, Magic the Gathering, and more. My favourite part of their collection are their figurines of adorable power. Here is their gazer. They also make other things such as deck boxes if you play Magic the Gathering. You can find all of Ultra Pro stuff at ultrapro.com.
Hey friends, check out our new sponsor, Phoenix Dice, for a carefully curated menagerie of click-clack math rocks for your delectation. Check out their entire selection at phoenixdice.com, and just so you know, Phoenix Dice are all about living gloriously in the worlds of tabletop games and sustainably in this one, which means their dice are working to be recycled, their packaging is recycled, the dice are made of sustainable materials. It's all great stuff. You should definitely get involved. You can also join us today in chat with a chance to be in a raffle and win some Phoenix Dice of your own. Just put !dice into chat and you'll be in with a chance to win.
We are proud to be sponsored by Alchemy RPG. Reimagine your gaming experience with Alchemy. They're focused on creating immersive, cinematic experiences everywhere you interact with tabletop role-playing games. Playing a game, creating a world, streaming, watching live games, discovering new content. Look at all the cool stuff that they are doing there. You can use environmental motion art, scene-based music, seamless character management to run your games over the internet, with upcoming features including homebrew content, streaming overlays, and spectator mode. So go and check out alchemyrpg.com.
We're delighted to be supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a Dungeons & Dragons strategy video game that brings together D&D characters from novels, adventures, and multiple live streams into a single grand adventure. Select your heroes and formation and battle through waves of monsters for free on PC, phone, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. You can pop exclamation code into chat for a free Electrum chest.
We're delighted to be supported by Neverwinter. In Neverwinter, explore and defend one of the most beautiful cities from Dungeons & Dragons' Forgotten Realms campaign setting as it rises from the ashes of destruction. Epic stories, action combat, and classic role-playing await those heroes courageous enough to enter the fantastic world of Neverwinter. Neverwinter is completely free to play, so set yourself up an account today and pop !NW gift into chat for a link to a free gift.
Check out our supporters at D&D Beyond, your guide to digital D&D. Make character sheets online, share them in a campaign, and track all of those tasty little stats in one easy place. You can use the Beyond app to track your characters on the go. You can also use their encounter tracker and archive monsters to run any smooth combat thing. You know what I'm saying. You're a DM. You've done this before. You know D&D Beyond is the place to go. You can also check out our character sheets and ! Characters in Twitch chat below.
Check out our wonderful supporters, Elderwood Academy, who make beautiful bespoke gaming-themed gear, including hex chest dice boxes, spellbook deck boxes disguised as bespoke ancient arcane tomes, and scroll and codex dice tower and rolling tray pairings. Make your own with their online designer at elderwoodacademy.com.
This stream will run for 3 hours, and there will be a roughly 5 to 10 minute break somewhere near the middle. We run shows on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Greenwich Meridian / British Summertime, which is 10 a.m. Pacific Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. in mainland Europe, and 2 a.m. Tuesday morning in Japan and parts of Australia. On Mondays and Tuesdays, we run TTRPG streams for 3 hours. And on Fridays, we run our talk show, Talk Together, for 1 hour. Our TTRPG streams can be one-shots, 4, 6, 8, or 12 weeks long. You can always find our latest schedule at twitch.tv/rolltogetherrpg/schedule.
We are Roll Together RPG on all socials, so find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and even TikTok. Links in chat.
Thank you to our D20 Club on Patreon. You can find a link in chat. Help us make our shows from just £1, $1, or $1 gold piece, and unlock more tiers by joining. Our D20 Club are fab. They've created a fan Discord for us. They've also made a wiki page for Roll Together. You can find that at rolltogether.fandom.com.
Welcome to our podcast listeners. If you also would like to listen to us via podcast, you can search Roll Together RPG on your favourite podcast provider. If we're not there, let us know and we will add ourselves to that list.
We're playing with a diverse group of players who are using a diverse set of characters with wide-ranging sexual and gender identities. Our tables are trans and GNC positive, and we encourage and champion trans and GNC players and characters in our games. The DM and players may portray characters that are of a different gender to their own. We aim to avoid misgendering, but acknowledge that it does happen and have a company policy in place for correcting people on pronouns. If we miss an instance of misgendering, we are open to being corrected, so please do let us know if you think one has been missed. Check out !safety in chat for content warnings and some of the safety tools that we use through the TTRPG Safety Toolkit. And now, with all that, let's go on a pub crawl. Welcome back. So, like all good campaigns, and I'm delighted I finally get to say these words, you start in a tavern. Hey. This is the Tripaway Inn. It's found in between two mountains on the road to many cities. Many adventurers, many travellers end up here eventually. A delightful place, if a little bit unusual, mainly by the fact there is a large carnival circus outside the back. Yes, a group of... the delight of the characters are like, oh, we get to go to the circus. Yes, you do. You are all adventurers, established, level 3, which I suppose in world means that you've got good intentions, but the big wide world is opening up to you. You have previously gone on one of your first adventures, and I think we've decided that it was an incident that involved some bandits and some rats, and there was some fighting, and there was some killing, and then there was just some general, hey, knock that off. And then they're like, but we're so sad, we don't get to party. And you're like, hey, you're upset. Fortunately, you've got someone who worships the god of parties.
So what we're saying is we had a combat encounter where Fair Leader got to them and said, let's all have a drink instead.
Pretty much. Cool. Which, I'm not saying it should be the policy for most D&D games, but hey. Hey, Orcus, knock it off. Let's go get some wine.
Yeah.
I'll remember that one.
just have that in your back pocket next time. Yes, so the tavern is... It's more than just... Again, I'm looking at the book here. It's more than just a normal watering hole. It's a delight. It has a variety of games in the tap room, a large bar behind which stands the bartender Flip, they know. Basically, you've just had an utterly delightful time, but that was last night, and now it's the morning after, and you all, drunken and tired, have staggered down, thinking, oh God, what have we done? And when Flip looks up at you and goes, I think we need to talk, memories start coming back. The night before, you are all having an absolutely wonderful time. And what best way to make sure that you're having a wonderful time than a drinking game? Yes, I assume you're all going to participate in the good times and the drinks.
I would probably need one of the other characters to encourage me to take part, otherwise I'd probably just go and sit outside. But
that's the entire purpose of the character, do not worry.
There we go.
You're just sort of like, no, we're having a good time, back in you come.
Drinking games is the entire reason I took Zone of Truth as a spell.
And that is now something we're going to be adding to this.
Okay.
From just a normal fun drinking game, we're now playing Truth or Dare.
God.
Okay, so as I said, this book does have rules for a drinking game. So
great.
Let's give it a go. We start with round one. Could everybody please make me a Constitution save?
I have a question, Tom.
Yes,
which is that given that I am a being of liquid, do I get any kind of advantage
Look at
in
this
drinking
early
it?
angling. Look at this.
Interesting.
Going for the Chris style of playing, I'm learning from the best.
I could even argue that you get disadvantage as your water slowly becomes alcohol.
But I can breathe it.
Ooh, interesting. Yes. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you get advantage on
I think a lot of people try and breathe alcohol.
But I
Can't recommend it.
Surely the alcohol would still absorb into your body through your lungs.
Yes, it would. Yes.
Don't let science get in the way of my persuasion.
You can drink shots in your eye. I'm told.
I
was going to say let's see how this drinking game goes, because if we flash forward, the bar's not in a good state. I'm not saying that you guys have had a terrible night, but yeah. So, like I said, Constitution.
I did all right. 17.
Okay, 17.
30-20.
19.
At 16.
14.
Oh,
not bad.
Very, very.
We're all serious drinkers.
Good.
Drizzle is a very serious drink.
Very serious.
I've got various supplies I could make us all booze. Just saying.
So, what a thing to say in a pub. Again, we're going to get a few rounds in. You're like, I could just do this myself.
I don't know what the problem is.
Don't know what I'm coming out. Got beer at home. It's good.
Made it from mosh.
Well, I'm glad to say, to start with, none of you have passed out. That's great. Okay, those of you who got a 13 to a 17, you're fine. Absolutely no problem. Those who got an 18 plus, you do in fact get an advantage on your next roll here. Your next Constitution roll. Is this water?
Excellent.
It might be.
Hey, Rebecca, advantage.
You've got it in your back pocket just in case. Okay, so that's the thing. You're sitting around the table. You take your first slug of beer. Do you want to play Truth or Dare?
Yes.
Right.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it has been proffered.
Right. Okay. Who wants to start?
I've got a charisma of 5. I literally can't start this conversation.
Well,
Okay, the rule is
also, as a person who's never played Truth or Dare before, a little bit of explanation would be good.
In character or in person, Ed?
No, in person.
Ed, we need to teach you drinking games.
He doesn't drink, Tom.
Okay, we need to teach you apple juice games. It's a good time.
All right.
I'm actually quite looking forward to the idea of us just like going, well, we had too much apple juice. Now we're on the town. Okay. Yeah, Evie, did you have a question or?
I was just going to say the rule is the person that goes first is the one that lied last.
Oh. So, as we said, basically, truth or dare. Someone will ask you truth or dare, and the choice is: do you tell the truth or do you take a dare? And that can be anything. As I said, you've all just had one drink at the moment, which hasn't affected most of you, so you're not too messy at this point. I'll tell you what. Roll initiative to decide.
Oh my god!
Yes, that's a good idea.
Amazing.
19.
8.
6.
8, 6,
17.
16.
16. Fidelia, the table is yours. Evie.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, it was the way you said my name. Fidelia.
Fidelia. I don't say
Felida, you
Felida.
swine.
I have also been drinking. I'm very sorry. I'm very drunk right now.
The DM always goes, as soon as you go.
Again, we just cut to sort of like, you're just sort of standing around. I'm like, I don't know. A goblin turns up, like goblin drops from the ceiling, and like, it stopped being fun about 4 drinks ago.
Oh, drunk DMing. Go on.
Yeah.
Cool. Am I being dared or truth?
You get to choose who you want to truth or dare.
Ooh. Okay. Drizzle.
Oh,
Truth or dare?
it's always me.
Oh, Drizzle.
Truth.
Oh god, now I've got to think of a truth.
It's fine. It doesn't have to be a hard one. It's all good. Don't think too hard.
Okay.
As I said,
okay.
it is round 1.
What has been your most embarrassing performance?
Oh, there are so many. I mean, that time I met you, when I thought those nice, muddy people on the horses just really wanted to guess what card I had, and then they stabbed me.
Isn't this game supposed to be fun?
I mean, one of the 17 different times I've realized I wasn't wearing any trousers then. Ha 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 ha.
Hey, you win! Congratulations!
Yeah.
I've never won anything.
Behind the bar, Flip's like, God. Okay.
Now you get to pick, I think, is how.
If Drizzle's looking upset, who will sort of meander over and do a little plonk on the lap with the chin just...
Oh.
Yeah, but who just... and that instantly brightens you up. Yes, so you can decide who you want to go next.
Who will just have a sustained drip on their head from Drizzle. That is Skylar. Truth or dare?
Right, I'm ready. Yeah, right, yeah. Let's go there.
Oh.
I'm ready.
Interesting.
Why don't you go over and tell Flip that you make drinks better than they do.
That ain't hard.
I don't call it very sensible.
Right.
Yeah, thumbs up just from.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay. You get up. As I said, Flip has been within listening distance, but is very intentionally doing the thing of like, they've been polishing the same glass.
Is the bar gnome-sized, or are they on a chair?
They're on a chair. They've got a little pedestal.
Lovely.
Come over. All right.
Could they not? Well,
Yes, go on. Go on, Ed. Go on, Ed. Make the world.
I was imagining as gnomes are creators, could they have a sort of set of wheels that makes them
Well, they are circus performers, so there's been a little trapeze, but yes, someone has come in and has put in a little. So that's the thing. It's just sort of weirdly, sort of without moving, just slides over. All right.
Oh, Flip.
All right.
Flip.
Yeah.
What was that drink you gave us just now? What was that?
That the Tiefling contortionist.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it was a bit, it could have had a little bit more garnish on it. It could have had a little bit more pizzazz. I mean, I can teach you how to do that if you want help cutting up a couple of lemons, because I could. I could make a drink better than you, mate. I'm just saying.
There's a hand on your shoulder, and there's another hand on your shoulder. My friends, meet Mira and Tia, the twin half-elf bodyguards.
Half-elf?
Yeah. They are identical twins. Stories about them from their time in the circus that they not crime in the circus, but it is quite useful for being able for people to go, they seem to be in two places at once. Boom, boom. Do we have a problem here? Yeah, no problem.
Oh, not at all. I'm just offering my services as a world-renowned chef.
Flip looks and laughs. It's just like, no, it's good. It's fine. Our friend here just wanted to chop some lemons. I tell you what, if you're feeling up to it in the morning, we've got a whole thing of vegetables in the back that Esteban would just absolutely love you to chop.
What I mean, yeah, if it's like paid on the side, I'll be happy to chop you a good couple lemons, maybe even a few limes.
My mind just looks over at the ground, just like, limes. Okay, right. We'll see what we can do. Dare complete. Well done. Hand off.
Yeah. I'll check you later.
I could put so much work.
Comes back to the table.
I don't understand the point of this game.
It will get more wild as we go.
Okay.
Don't worry. It's gonna get crazy up in here.
Should we drink more?
Crazy.
Yes.
Drink more?
Drink more.
To drinking.
Round 2. Make a constitution roll.
Okay.
Got 6.
Oh no.
16.
11.
21.
Oh, no.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Hang on. Can we? If we don't have to apply the advantage that we got last time. This time,
you don't get advantage.
The next
do you?
round, you do. Yeah.
I did.
Oh,
I got 19.
19.
I will roll it again, just because that one was not very good. Hang on. Where is it? Go away. Here we go. 16 this time.
Twinsies.
19. The 19 stands. You could argue that it's the excitement of watching your friend almost getting thrown out of the bar by two half-elves. It doesn't go so well for you, I'm afraid. I keep wanting to call you Fidelia, but that's not your name.
Felida.
Felida. Let's let's draw a veil over quite what happens. You need to excuse yourself. There's a very nice outhouse round the back, and you manage to scuttle out. Unfortunately, that does take you out of the game.
No.
As does, interestingly, Drizzle.
Is it 11? Wow.
With 11, yes, this game gets meaner and meaner the further you go. I'm not going to say you need to go to the same place as Fidelia, but there's a lot of nice woods around the back. I'm gonna let you pop over there.
Decorate them.
Rick, again, no effect. Just,
I mean, I make my own booze, and it's about 80 proof. So
Nice.
It's like you're drinking water.
Creature of the woods.
Speaking of the other two of you, again. This is again from what Skylar said. You know, is there anything in this? This is just light. It's water. They're serving water in this place. Ignore the fact that two of your companions have just run out. Again, very polite.
Yeah.
Well done for not on the floor. But yes, congratulations. Yes, Evie.
Can I cure wounds on myself to rejoin?
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's not a wound. It's a wound to your pride. You know what? It's round.
It's a poisoning, I'd say.
Technically, it's exhaustion.
I'll tell you what. You can come back, but you're going to roll with disadvantage because you're not.
I'm good.
Drizzle,
I'm good.
Do you want to come back, Driz?
Drizzle will spend a little longer just sort of leaking, and then...
The nice thing is the word leaking means we have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Could be anything.
And then can I come back but sort of sit and look on disconsolately without drinking anymore?
Absolutely. I'm actually gonna, if you just give me a moment, it actually does describe the outhouse. So.
Yeah!
Amazing.
I'm glad Felada's back, otherwise I wouldn't have known what to do next.
Yes, you're in good hands with me. What is your name again?
Rick. We've been friends for years.
Ooh, that's your name.
That's who. No.
No, I think you're.
I had who? I have run out with who? To the forest.
So the outhouse.
Where's who gone? No. Get up and
You are who?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna get up and start really like over the top. Must have my emotional support animal looking for who I'll run out to find.
Meanwhile, in the outhouse, Hoot is just sitting in the sink. Woo! It's known actually as being the cleanest place to conduct your business because it's full of prestidigitation spells. So as you make a mess, it all just vanishes. Also, interestingly, like as you're washing your hands, there you get using pieces of rag, looking around. There's a bag hanging on the wall with a sign above it saying "Danger! Extra-dimensional space. Use at your own risk."
Oh, well, I know what the next day is going to be.
Ooh. Should I put my hand in the bag?
Ooh.
Well, you are a very sensible and wise creature who I should just trust implicitly. I will put my hand in the bag. I have a wisdom of like 8.
Yeah, that's what can happen.
I'm just gonna have to ouchies.
Oh no.
I mean, maybe we shouldn't have cut away to the. Okay. Yeah.
So I no longer have 2 hands.
Can you make me a strength check?
Oh, I am strong. I have strength. Some, maybe.
This is quite important, it feels like.
16.
Look at that sigh of relief. Look at you could see that sigh of relief.
We suddenly played the one shot with 4 pieces.
I mean, you wouldn't have necessarily been destroyed, but as you put your hand in and you feel it, it just starts dragging you in, and the top of your arm, you're like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, obviously, who will offer assistance?
Yeah. Just that's what happens. Just as you're like, so this is how I die. You feel yourself, a little beak is holding onto the back of your shirt, tunic, and shirt, and just pulls you back, and just somehow scrambles up you in your face as they go, whoo!
Do it!
At which point,
can I pull out my hand?
Yeah, you've been pulled out of a bag of devouring.
Why is that happening?
Because it gets rid of your rubbish.
It didn't say that.
It's an interdimensional portal.
The important question, Drizzle, is: are you currently wearing trousers, or is this one of those other stories where you're not wearing trousers?
Let's find out.
Roll for trousers.
I am not wearing trousers. I rolled a 2.
Yes. Yes.
You've also lost a sock.
Drizzle is a flip-flop kind of guy.
One of your flip-flops is gone. So, at which point you just probably just hear a hammering at the door. Rick, you need to get your friend back.
Drizzle, is who in there with you? I've lost who. I'm going to kick the door
down. Just a quick little note.
I'm just holding who?
Not wearing any trousers.
Rocking backwards and forwards. Oh, wow.
If one had like a bloody mangled mess?
No, you managed to pull yourself free of it. I mean, it wouldn't have necessarily devoured you. You just would have been stuck in there until someone was able to come and rescue you, and then you would have got devoured. But
right.
But good to know.
What do I need to roll to kick down the door?
Oh, okay. Make a kick check. No. Let's say make a strength check.
Can I use athletics?
Yeah,
surely.
As you take a run up and you're like, ah!
I have a +6. I rolled an 8. So yeah, poor Drizzle, you've just you almost lost your hand. There's an owlbear freaking out and suddenly, I'm coming to get you, and just bonk. Drizzle, you can open it.
Amazing.
I will hold the wildly flailing hoe and go and pull the door open, still, weeping copiously.
I will grab who off you and...
I need to, okay.
Grab both of you. But because I'm a dwarf, I'm probably hugging at the wrong height.
I'm not wearing any trousers.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I like where this night is going.
You started.
No one is. Like all good drinking, it started fun.
And now there's two people lying on the floor trying to deal with the struggling owlbear, and one isn't wearing any trousers.
Cut back. Do you want more drinks? Your friends have been gone quite a while. Right, okay.
No, not a problem. Keep the drinks going.
We've got this. They'll be fine. They'll be back in a minute.
Do you want snacks or anything? Do you need some bread?
Yes!
No.
Always snacks!
No.
Pate! Got any pate?
I could go talk to Esteban.
Yes! Someone got bread. Good bread.
Okay, good start. Starts by just brings out a thing of bread, like with little olive oil and stuff. It's just, it's actually this is actually a surprisingly. Well, I don't know why I say surprisingly. The food here is very, very good.
Classy joint.
Do they have anything in the insect line?
Do you want something insecty? I mean,
insecty. factoid? Yes, please.
Roll a luck check.
Grubs.
What the hell is a luck check in this game?
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If you get over a 10, we'll have a look.
9.
Oh, okay.
So I don't get it.
I mean, that is very specialized. I mean, we'll I'll put it. Flip gets out a little notebook. What in particular is it that you would like?
The larvae of some of the higher order Hymenoptera and those crunchy beetles that you get. I can't remember what they're called. The red ones.
Crunchy red beetles. All right.
Not the poisonous ones. That's a bit much, but.
Flip had like half the notepad out and then just brings it back. Not poisonous. Okay.
Yes, please.
Hops. Puts it down, pushes it through a slot where you just hear sort of like, what is this? A challenge! Flip looks back to you and just...
Amazing.
Thumbs up, wink.
American high five, how vulgar.
Oh no, this is how they do it on the continent, is it?
Don't like.
I don't like this. I don't like any of this.
I thought that was just you being you from it, Rose. No, that's the character voice. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are they different?
Oh, hush now.
Ed only eats certain types of beetles.
And I love you. I just haven't seen you in too long. All the snark has to come out.
It's fine. That's completely. Yeah.
So you three are at the table. Do you want to continue with the drinking game?
Yes.
Yes. Right. Here we go. Round 3. Roll your con.
At disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're doing.
That didn't go too bad.
Yeah.
That's a 13.
13.
It's probably not enough in round 3.
14.
14.
I don't know what I did, but I just rolled a 1.
Whoa.
You ate some beetles.
What do you all think of the bag of devouring? It's very nice, isn't it?
Well, I think that what happened is Lord August, getting a little bit full of himself, decides to get a shot of something rather than the sort of 2 fingers of beer, if you see what I mean. And let's say it's firewater, but in a fairly literal sense. Can that be possible?
Yes. No. That's.
And therefore, there is a belch of quite fiery proportions, I think is the idea. It's one of those ones that sort of surprises you and it goes, bah! Ooh, excuse me. But in this case, it's a fireball that goes across the room.
Roll a performance check.
I can do that.
This pleases the fire genasi.
Yes, indeed.
This is my vibe.
Okay, performance. 16.
You just go, way! The tavern enjoys.
That was lucky.
Yes. So, what was a relatively messy night? I would say does start only one round of Truthful Dare because this is the risk of when you're running an establishment that works mainly with adventurers. Someone's going to get stuck into the bag of devouring.
Mainly when you don't label it bin.
No, it's just an extra dimensional portal. That could mean there were rabbits in there.
Which is what you're saying as you're all sitting outside and someone's just patting your back. You're all kind of just like, So, again, the drinking game comes. Actually, you're saying you got to round 3. That's not the worst. So yes, that was last night. And if we look it up, if we tally up, let's see the indiscretions. 1, insulting the bum. One. I've had you down. And you broke the door. You didn't break the door. That was fine. You actually not had too bad a night, really. The place is trashed, but that's it. And I think
it's what happens.
It's what happens.
Part of the course, yeah.
Part of the course. And actually, this is something you've noticed during the game. Like, when you slightly drunkenly, tried to push, maybe you knocked a glass. The glass wobbled and then just clicked back on. Without hardly spilling, the glasses seem to all be magicked not to break, not to fall. They just sort of
nice.
Yeah, so that's
quite OP for a pub.
Yeah.
Try and throw one at a wall.
This is what happened.
Right now? Out of nowhere.
Okay.
I just want to see what happens.
Make an attack roll.
Okay, I can do that. 13.
Attack roll with a glass.
Cool. Roll your unarmed damage.
Okay, that is d6 minus 1. That's 1.
Clonk. The glass just flies back and just plonks you in the noggin.
Wow.
And what then lands on the table and rights
lands
itself.
perfectly on the table. Just
Hey!
Actually, yeah, roll a performance check.
Yeah. Performance. Okay, that is 23. I meant to do that.
Suddenly you hear Tia go, that is not a thing we're all doing. Cutting it off right now. You're not throwing the glasses. You just pointing at a halfling is like, no. Put it down.
I'm just gonna quietly nod to the halfling across the room.
Okay. I'm very sorry. And Tia just looks and goes, why are you apologising? Again, he's just like, Baladar's just like, no
idea.
Such violence in such a lovely establishment.
Who would try to break things in? It's so nice here.
It's such a lovely place.
Classy. Glass.
Glassy.
Again, you're in that level of drunkenness where you're just like, I think I found something different. Glass
can do everything.
That is actually, you're all kind of starting to get to that level now. I assume you don't want to just go to bed.
No.
Right.
I think if Drizzle's lost his trousers again, and if Who is upset, then I will go to. I presume that I would have a room, but I wouldn't want one. I'd want my tent.
Yes, you.
Oh wow! Yes, cool.
Yeah, I live outdoors.
Yeah.
So, in which case, I'd go to our tent with Who and spend a goodly amount of time cleaning and sorting Who out and making sure that he's doing well. Because it's a combination of fur and feathers, so it takes a lot of time to clean because there's two different cleaning regimen, and where the two crossovers not always obvious. So there's quite a bit of different kinds of pest cleaning and that sort of thing as well.
Roll animal handling.
I didn't hurt Who, did I?
No, not at all. No, I'm just way overprotective.
Adorable. No.
So 12.
Who takes the feathers, but the fur starts sort of trying to almost walk out of the tent. Who kind of wants to go back in? Ooh.
You want to go back in?
Ooh. Just a little claws mimes putting something in. Ooh.
You want to put your hand back in the bag?
Tilts head, considers it. Ooh, no.
Right.
And then sort of nuzzles up to you. Sort of can see that you're distressed.
Should we go back inside? Is that what people do?
Plops down, considers. Who's not sure, but yes, people do seem to go into places. and that's the thing. Unless you want to stay out with your tent, which of course there's sort of like as you're looking over the light, there is a circus which is slowly the lights are dimming behind you.
Dimming.
It's getting late. It's getting for some reason these circus people were like, we need to be in bed at a sensible time. Yes, questions.
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah.
I have an amazing idea.
Okay. Yes.
So, Drizzle needs some trousers.
Well,
do you know who have amazing trousers? Acrobats.
In order to just maybe get to the acrobats to get the trousers, Drizzle is a creation bard. So he will sit in the outhouse and sing himself a little wet song of creation to make himself some trousers that last for 2 hours. Because that is obviously what you use your one-a-day feet for.
Absolutely.
I kind of want I want you to roll. Not that the fact that you made the trousers, that's fine. How nice are these trousers?
What check is this?
Let's roll performance. Yes. How garish and beautiful are these trousers?
Drizzle is garish. Drizzle is in like bright pinks and reds and purples, and his skin is very blue. So garish is good. That is a 23.
Ooh.
Drizzle. These are the trousers. These are. You could sell them in any major city. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't wear them because they're so elaborate and beautiful, but you have got the best pair of trousers, probably.
Can I say a song of creation, but Drizzle doesn't do music, he does bad conjuring tricks. Can he start pulling out handkerchiefs from his sleeve? And it's like the kind of thing where they are so obviously shoved into his waistcoat. They're like, there's a huge bulge they're clearly coming from. And is pulling them out. But then as he just constantly just kind of drips on them, they start kind of knitting together to make Harlequin patterned handkerchief trousers.
Imagine if I said no. If I was like, no, that doesn't happen. You're like, absolutely, yes. This is what happened. You have now got.
Yeah.
I almost feel like it's like you just see a little pop up. It's like pop up 1, the best trousers.
I'm going to add the best trousers to my inventory.
The best trousers.
If you do that for 2 hours, I'm still going to try and recruit Skylar and Lorgust to try and get.
Oh no! The song of creation is like 10 minutes, and then I will sit in the toilets damply to make the trousers, and then they will last for 2. So then I will come in. As soon as I am no longer half naked, I will come and find you and pretend that nothing is wrong. Badly.
Do the trousers squelch?
Of course, Drizzle squelches.
These are the damp. These are the again. We see the world's best trousers, and then brackets incredibly damp.
You just hear the like, and then the door.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
As you do that, that little halfling rushes in, goes sorry, and shuts the door behind you. You were in there for like 10 minutes.
I think Who has convinced me to go back and socialise, so I will walk back in.
As you walk in, you just get, who? Ooh. No, not you.
Who? You? Who?
I look at Who and say, they think I'm you.
Who? Again, just big owl bear eyes look at you, kind of like. Ooh.
I just go to Who and say, Rick, how you doing, buddy? Loud bears. That's the Rick I know and love.
Tiny little alpha finger guns.
Saladin, we have done the drinking and the being unwell. What happens next in a party?
I mean, there are. If you want to, oh God. So there are 2, let's say, games in this place. Which now you're drunk. One involves knives.
Hey!
Would anyone apart from Skylar like to have a go at some knife throwing?
Yes, I'll be bad at it. But
yes.
Felder is game for anything.
I'm really good at knife throwing.
Yep, is king.
Are you all having a go at the knives? Amazing.
Yeah.
Skylar will assist anyone that looks like they're having a bit of trouble. Don't worry, you chuck it like this.
Can I use my axes instead? Better with me axes.
Again, camera pans round. It's like a dartboard, and then sort of again, and then camera pans over a little bit, and Tia's just leaning against the wall and is like, "We would rather you didn't use your axes. I mean, we've got these knives."
Okay.
That's no fun.
Although that's the thing. It's sort of like in the back flips, like, "I'm adding it to the list." Axe throwing. Tia's like, no.
Very accommodating.
Flip's like, yes. Okay, so you're all participating in the knife throwing. You might be saying, "Hey, will we have plot in this adventure?" No, we're just having a lovely night.
No.
Okay. Can you all roll me initiative to decide in what order you're going to be throwing some knives?
Yeah.
Also
10. Sorry.
H10, D10.
15.
15 for a rogue.
A natural one.
My lord.
My lord is
Happened
tired
again.
today.
Faladar. What did you get, Faladar?
Well, okay, no, what I was...
What are you thinking, my lord?
Only just because I think the reason why the natural one has happened is because Lord August is very worried that he's going to do another fire burp. And is therefore it's a case of the again, which just moves into the back of the queue.
Or worse, it will come out the other end next time.
Oh, that's better. That's what it is. No, yeah. That's the worry. There's a sudden.
You've only got one pair of magical trousers.
Yes, exactly.
We've
This
got
is what.
acrobats.
Doing a slow waddle walk. Ooh.
Well, if we go and search the acrobats, that is a possibility.
Evie, what did you get?
It was 13.
13. Amazing. Okay, so once again, this is from the book. The way this is going to work is there's going to be 3 rounds of knife throwing. So, does anyone have proficiency with knives?
I have proficiency with knives, and I have a fighting style with thrown weapons.
Amazing. If you have proficiency, you get to add your proficiency bonus to this.
Are they simple weapons?
I mean, they are rather simple.
Great.
Cool. Great.
Perfect. No idea how, but yes.
So the way this is going to work is you're going to roll a flat d20. You're then going to be able to add your ranged attack bonus. So what you want to do is you want to get a 20, but with that ranged attack bonus, you can take points from it or add points. So say if you rolled an 18 and you've got an attack proficiency of 3, you might be able to add 2. You don't want to go over 20 because over 20 is a -5, a 1 is a -5. Do we all understand how this is going to work? So you roll a d20. Yes. You want to get a 20. You could add you add your proficiency bonus as is, but you could also use if say you've got a ranged attack bonus of 4, that's 4 points you can either add or take away throughout the game.
Understood. Yeah, gotcha.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
You can't split them up. You can't add 2 and leave 2.
Yes, you can. That's the thing.
You can.
That
I understand
this game
now.
is for
I'm
yeah.
clever.
Those are your point bonuses.
So the higher your proficiency, the more variability you have.
Yeah, maths. Maths for a bunch of drunken.
Maths.
Again, so Tia's there going, I don't think this is a good idea. And then Flip's like, oh,
It's a brilliant plan.
It's a brilliant plan. More drinks? More drinks.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, lots.
Who's shooting?
Okay. Skylar.
Show us how it's done.
Right. Stand back.
Good.
Got a 20. I got 18. plus proficiency, so I can take one away. So I did get a 20.
So that's the thing. So if you're adding it, yep, you got a 20. So we start with 10 points. Clunk, straight into the bullseye. And again, way!
Flourish, thank you.
A small crowd have pretty much decided that you five are the entertainment for tonight.
Yes.
You quietly hear, the trousers are so damp.
I think every performer longs to hear.
Those damp trousers.
Ooh, damp trousers. Oh, damp trousers. It's the song that all the bards will be singing by this time next week.
So someone just in the back just saying, "Oh yeah, he makes my trousers damp." Am I right?
And then you just hear someone go, "Felix." And he's like, "Whoa, it's my stag do."
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Look, we're sorry the stripper didn't turn up, but at least this is happening now. Anyway, I know you can't resist, but now you get to have your turn, Felidar. Knife in hand.
Hey!
Doesn't that one? Can I imagine that I go to throw it and it just goes on the backswing?
Backwards.
Who's behind you?
Again, you throw over your shoulder and prepare for the squishy sound of a knife going into someone. But there isn't. Yes, Ed. Go on, be mischievous.
I was just going to say, I like the idea that Lord August has a top hat, and if Lord August is in the back of the line, then it goes straight through the top hat and pins it to the wall, I think.
That is what happens.
How did you guess?
I meant to do that.
Yay!
Thank you.
That was my grandfather's. How dare you?
It's okay. And I do mending on it.
So that's Ed. You introduced the hat and then got sad that it got damaged. You're like, my beautiful hat.
Yes.
Right, so there's a tie between Rick and Drizzle. What's your dexterity?
Well, undoubtedly going to have a higher dex.
2. Rick, off you go.
So I'm going to use my strength on this because that's how I throw things. It's not delicate, it's just like a full-on spinning brute force dagger. So it's just a flat d20, and then I've got 6 to play with. Right. That's a 15, so yeah, I can also get a 20.
Is that what you want to do? You realise that those points are for the entire, the 3 rounds. Do you want to use it at this point?
Oh, they're for all 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Gosh. Yes, I would.
Okay. So...
and it just impacts with a very heavy thud. Sorry, I'm used to axes.
I don't quite know how you managed to do the Robin Hood splitting the arrow thing with knives, but you do. Everyone's like, this is more exciting when that little fellow lost his hat. What a night! And you just hear from the background.
Not little.
You're going to be throwing some hands in a minute. Just in the background, just some people going, "We know them. They came to our camp and they beat us up."
I think I've broken your knife. I'm sorry. I will go and pick up the broken knife, take it off the floor in its halves, and get out some wood carving tools and just slowly start carving a new handle for it.
I can mend.
Nice.
Yeah. Surely.
But this is the natural touch. I suppose you could use magic if you wanted to.
Magic is also natural.
Yeah.
No, you carve it. It will be special. It will have more meaning.
You're looking, and they're just whoo. And just Rick just bumping your head, against you like dirty eyes at Peladon, like let them have this.
Rick, what did I do?
Oh.
I will just give all the pieces to Felida with a kind of, no, you're right. Best use magic. It's better. It's quicker.
Oh, what's this? I've forgotten how to use magic. Oh no! What a disaster!
You've forgotten how to use magic.
I've forgotten how to use magic.
Oh no!
I guess you'll have to carve a knife now. Oh, what a shame!
If you think so.
I think so. You'll be able to do a much better job, a much nicer knife.
Okay, I'll sit down, pull out a knife, and just start saying. This takes forever.
I think you're out of the
rest of the day.
Again, in the background, you see someone. I was in the outhouse. What's happened? That one got too drunk and has forgotten how to use magic. Oh no, I hate it when that happens. I'm actually a sorcerer. Yeah, Bill, you're a sorcerer. I am a sorcerer.
Oh, Bill.
Drizzle.
Be a sorcerer like you.
Can anyone throw with strength instead of dex, or is that just a Rick thing?
It's your ranged attack. So yeah.
I'm a bard.
I mean, yeah.
You may break more stuff.
If you want to yeet a knife, then
Technically, you can use either, depending
I kind
on
of like to eat the knife.
Go on, Driz.
Which means I have a +5 to play with. Ooh, and that was a 13. I will spend 2 of them to get it up to a 15.
I will kind of point out that would still be within the same boundary.
Oh, it's the same. 15 isn't the what are the benchmarks?
So 1, 2 to 5, 6 to 15, 16 to 17, 18 to 19, 20,
Then I will spend
21.
3 of them to get it up to a 16.
After having watched a ton of people just throwing insane knife tricks, which would be, it's acceptable. It's 5 points. Don't seem, just don't be too sad, Drizzle. It's a good score.
Especially given that Grizzle's hands are just wet. It's very slippy.
Slipped out too soon.
All time.
Oh.
Oh, that's a damp knife. You know what they say about damp knives? No, Bill. No one knows what they say about damp knives. Go home.
What do they say about damp knives?
Felix knows in the stag do.
I'm getting married. Yeah, no, we know Felix.
Is damp knife seriously a euphemism? Because I don't know it.
I mean, anything can be a euphemism if you say it in this kind of voice.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With the eyebrows.
Speaking of our dearest dampest knife, Lord August. Yeah.
Depending on how this goes, Lord August has a bit of a trigger temper, so we're going to see how this rolls. Is it an attack roll? Did you say, or just a flat D20?
It's arranged. It's arranged. So flat D20. The points you get are your arranged.
Yeah,
That's fine. We're just in creating a drinking game.
On let's say.
So I think because the because I don't have proficiency. I don't think in knives. Anyway,
you do. You're a rogue.
15 on the dice.
You do. You're a rogue. You have proficiency in knives.
Oh, well, in that case, yes, fair point. Well, in that case,
I do know how to use knives.
If I go up to
yeah, go on.
Well, no, it was just I was looking forward to if I did that badly, there's a follow-up action I was going to do, which I haven't yet. But
I mean, you could flunk it
so
if you
this
like.
one's going to go up to 17, I think.
17?
No, not yet.
That's also very, very acceptable. So with just a clook, you land in, right next to, actually very close to where Drizzle just got. So. And people were just like, oh, I was hoping that we should throw it through the window.
We should be wet knives together.
I've been waiting all night for you to say that.
Chat, stop that. No ship. No, take that out, chat. Stop it. Okay,
Wrong like amphibious.
Yeah, but Lord August's skin is poison.
I have acid resistance.
They're different things.
Nobody needs to know.
You're all drunk. Look, we're not saying we're getting to the point where we're all just going to give Lord August little kisses just to get the buzz, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh.
Okay.
Psychedelic grung.
Lick my extremities.
For the rest of this adventure, it's just like you're all kind of tripping. Okay. We're going... Again, Tia is there looking more and more annoyed, and Flip's like, they're paying.
Anyone going to believe watching this that we're filming at 10 in the morning and none of us are actually drunk?
Yeah.
So, Rick, are you taking yourself out of the competition to try and fix that knife, or do you still want to throw?
I mean, Chris really wants to throw, but to be fair to the character, I think, first of all, the first thing happens after everyone's gone is that we'll start pulling at my lapel with a kind of, ooh, 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 ooh.
Hoot is the designated driver of this team.
Who wants to throw a knife?
Okay, that is what happened. You look... In a recreation of the infamous vine, oh my god, he's got a knife. Where did he get a knife? So, I mean, does Hoot have a ranged attack?
No.
Delightful. I am changing this. Well, wonderful, because I've been writing down initials that Hirik is now just Hoot. So just okay. Top of the round again. Scala.
How spiky is an owlbear's beak?
Relatively.
Could Who not use him? Yeah, but I'm thinking, could Who not use himself as a projectile?
Hey, Rick.
It's like cheating because you've got the eyes going towards the aim.
I think if Who used himself as a projectile, he'd just jump and smash into the wall and knock everything down.
I mean,
There's knives in that wall. Could get hurt.
I'm willing to let that happen just because, as I've stated, you've made a terrible mess.
It's true. You canonically said that we made a terrible mess, and we haven't made one fully yet.
Quite yet. I mean, I said we drew a veil over quite what happened at the end of the drinking game. But
no, that place prestidigitates itself. That's fine.
No, but you didn't all make it. Scarlett, would you like to throw some knives?
I'm throwing some knives. Okay. About 14.
14? You happy with that?
Yep.
Okay.
Smacking the lip.
It's not a bullseye.
It's not my favourite knife.
Not your favourite knife. So if you haven't been using the bar knives, you've been using your own knives.
Obviously. Why would you use anything else?
If you're using your own knives, then I've destroyed one of your own knives.
I mean, no, that was a bar one. I'm using the bar ones. I'm not using my favourite knives. So they're not, they're not as weighted. Perfectly weighted.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to blame the bar knives.
Yeah, you're at that level of like darts player who's like, well, obviously it's weighted, so like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dance, Bill. Shut up. Not everything has to be about you, Bill.
Poor Bill. It's a stag do.
It's Felix's stag do.
Oh.
Bill is now. Bill's like I'm trying to think. He's not even like best man. He wants to be.
Oh,
he wants
no.
to be.
Isn't he the cousin who's only been invited because he's the cousin?
Yeah.
Yes. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly, and therefore to prove himself to the whole group and being really annoying.
That's the problem. Like Bill, I was about to say, like works in finance. I don't know what that works in the city, which isn't that impressive. Works in Waterdeep, and you're like, oh yeah, Bill. It's like, no, I'm cool.
Yeah.
You want to lick that grung? You're like, no,
Of course you are, Bill. Of course you are.
No one's licking the grung.
Halfway to the grung.
No, fella, no.
Little tongue just licking. Celadar!
At least that's permission first.
Yeah, if you could resist the temptation to lick your party mate.
This was a party. Okay, so that's not too bad, actually. 13?
13? Do you want to add anything to that?
Sure. I will add 2.
You'll add 3 to make it worth anything because of the...
Yeah.
Oh, then no.
Okay. Well, it certainly hit the board. It's fine. It's again similar to the previous. Just again, Tia's like, I'm actually very impressed they're hitting the board.
I'm allowing them all into a false sense of security. Think I've nothing to worry about, and then I'll knock it out the park by hitting another hat.
You've got one more knife to do that.
Are you claiming you're sharking? Is that what you're claiming?
Faladar turns around and does the sting tap of the nose to no one. No, does it, and then Hoot taps the side of their face with a claw. The con is on. And only to you see like sort of like like things flashing by, and you're like, "This is how I set it up." No, you didn't. You haven't set up a con. You haven't.
No, you didn't.
Because it logically occurs to you, if you wanted to con people, maybe you should have put some money on this.
Tom, the first round of sharking, you never put any money on it. Otherwise, there's no point. You have to do a free round and then go, "Oh, I'm so terrible," and then let someone else say we should make this interesting, and you go, "Oh, I don't know, maybe."
See, I knew that, but I pretended I didn't. The Prestige.
Yes,
that's a film from 15 years ago. Go on.
It's still a classic. You could get it on DVD. That's still what the cool kids watch it on. I was about to say VHS. I don't think it came out on VHS.
Totally. Probably.
Anyway, as we slowly spiral towards the end of this evening, next up, it's well, that's the choice. Is it the owlbear?
Yes.
Is Hoot going? Hoot.
Hoot wants to throw a knife.
Hoot. Where did he get a knife? Why has he got a knife? Hoot. Throw a knife.
Ooh. I think it probably makes most sense because who is an owlbear cub, so who does have sort of bear-like paws and can raise up on his hind legs. So it might be a sort of vague attempt at trying to throw a dagger while falling back down again onto all 4 legs.
And landing on his little bum, yes.
Yes. So I can add a +1 to this, and that's it, because not proficient either. Right.
It's been an hour, and I would die for him.
Absolutely.
Who rolled a 12?
It's not bad.
Could be worse.
It's almost as good as someone with arms.
Weirdly enough, looking at the points, yes, it is actually. Another 2. Again, the twins look down at this little owlbear who's just sitting on it and go, "Ooh." And then, buy drinks for the owlbear. And then who was like, who is straight edge?
Can I get some water for the owlbear?
Yes.
Don't buy drinks.
Owlbear, I love it.
Don't buy drinks for who's definitely not of age. Barely 1 year old.
Who is like moving towards like the abandoned glasses and then is like,
Yeah.
I'm just going to place some water in front and just kind of give them thumbs up.
Who drinking is a nightmare because it's a beak on a bear. It's very
it's
much
a very damp night anyway, so
it's very much this should look lovely and prestigious and all over the water.
Yeah.
again, Ears just like, can we please not spill water around the knives? Just
there's more water on the floor than in the owlbear.
Again, Mia's just like, you really can be rather dull sometimes. She's like, come on, look, that owlbear threw a knife. She's like, anyway. Drizzle, you damp knife, you.
That's 2.
A 2.
A total of 4.
Oh, I mean, it hits the board.
We've got one more round? I might just keep
One
it at
more
the 2 and save
round. Yeah, just
2.
you get it in like the outer ring. You have hit the board. You've got a point, but
Something.
it's something. You didn't hit anyone else. And again, you didn't take anyone's hat off. So
The just permanent puddle around Drizzle just gets a little bigger as he melts in slight embarrassment.
oh no.
Oh, I love Drizzle.
Lord August. Are you going to cause a puddle?
Yes. No, not yet.
Why do I have to ask this every campaign? Is anyone going to cause a puddle?
It's your fault.
Those things are.
Yes. Right, so it's now happening. Basically, the knife gets thrown, and because it's a 5, I imagine it clangs off the board. And because Lord August is annoyed by this, he goes, "Oh, you ass badger!" and flashes out his palm pistol and shoots the board.
I would like to point out for the record that a 5 would have actually been 1 point and would have stuck in the board, but
No.
Well,
no, this is
not how he feels.
It's an ass badger.
You ass badger. Roll to hit the board.
Okay, hang on. That's a 21. He's not good with a knife, but he's good with a palm pistol.
I'm just going to roll for. Okay, so that was a 4. So as the TME are like, you're such a damp rat. Click it, boom.
I'm sorry, I will pay for the damage.
Yeah, you will. Ding, ding. Final rounds. You go to bed.
I'll try and unplug my ears from the loud bang.
Yeah, just Bill started crying. I really miss her, and they're like, "Oh, Bill." And again, sort of like the bodyguards just turn and like, Flip's still polishing that stained glass, and it's like, I mean, they bought rooms. I mean, we'll have words in the morning, and then.
And it was stealthy mending on the board.
Yeah,
trying to hide it from Hoops.
Not yet. I want the scar to remain for tonight. Says Lord August.
Noted. Yes. So,
is Lord August in the Bullingdon Club? Jeez.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh yes.
I want the peasants to see.
I want them to see the scars of my pistol.
But hang on, is he being ushered out, or is he being told to go to bed, or what's the?
That's the thing. You are being, all 5 of you are being escorted towards the stairs. But again, you've just shot. You've shot. Actually, tell you what. Are the rest of you going to dob in your friend and just go, oh, not one of our... Do you want to keep the party going? Are you going to let Lord August be escorted away?
I'm
For the sake of the party.
You're going to throw him under the proverbial bus.
Anything for the
That's
party.
totally fine. I have just shot the board.
as Tia just, again, not touching you because... Sir, put that away! No! Sir, put that... Yes! Thank you. Go upstairs.
As you go away, I'd like to salute your sacrifice.
Who is going to paw my arm and demand a gun?
Ooh! Click boom! Oh no, that owlbear has a gun.
That owlbear has tasted violence and liked it.
Yeah.
At least he has
woken up and chosen violence.
The vine has now changed to, what have you got there? A gun! Oh my god, where did you get a gun?
running around.
Because this is what our world needs: more small creatures who have guns.
Yes.
There are no beans on the menu. Just like to reiterate. Okay, so Lord August, you have been escorted away. You are able to go to your rather plush room. You know, are you going to go to bed? No.
So, what, Lord August's plan. So, in Lord August, well, like you can potentially explain to me where Lord August's room is. Is it above the bar?
Yes. Sort of upstairs.
Is there a window out of his? I'm assuming there is a window out of his room, and I'm hoping that there is another window below his window.
He's come back in with a fake moustache.
Big curly one.
So you want to?
I have bigger plans than this.
So you want to climb out of your bedroom window and go in? Yes. So yes, there are windows. And I am looking at the map. There are windows to your room.
Cool. I have a plan.
Okay.
Let's cut there, and I will unleash the plan when it happens.
Okay. At the end of this round, you're just that guy, aren't you? Where you're like, the bounce has to be like, I kicked you out. You're like, no. I went.
No.
Actually,
Plaintive cries
that was
of
my brother.
bully.
Mate, I went and got a kebab. I'm okay now.
Yes, exactly. It's that kind of stuff.
How about I'll give you a 20? You're like, oh, 20, okay. You're still bad, but thank you. Okay. With that, the board's pretty badly damaged. I mean, Faladar, you tried to do a little bit of mending.
I tried. I was stopped. But I'm just going to kind of look around and try and...
Yeah.
What's the vibe? What's the vibe?
I'm sat on the floor, whittling a knife.
Yeah, you've kind of killed the buzz a bit because someone fired a gun.
Okay, I'm just gonna go away, shield my body and the board and just kind of mend. Oh, look at that! It magically fixed itself. Look at the game's back on, lads.
Hey.
Who did that, Felix? Felix, did you fix the board?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should talk to her. Bill, I swear by all the holy gods, if you don't shut up.
I like to imagine that Bill is just talking about his mother that he left at home.
Yeah. No, that's the thing.
Oh, Bill.
Oh, Bill.
But again, camera pans over. There's a little old woman wearing a big moustache going, ooh, I'm having a wonderful time. I'm getting more cocktails. I heard that they were serving insects, possibly. We should order those. Cliff's just like, we don't have the insects. Oh, buzzkill.
Okay.
This is a very serious campaign.
Yeah.
Hi. Are you glad that you handed this over to me? Finally.
I'm bringing her in. Just so you know.
You're bringing her in, okay?
Yeah, I'm bringing her in.
Okay. Terribly sorry, Felix. There's a more exciting party over there. Just comes over and says, hello, fellow revelers.
Why is
Hello,
Bill's
fellow reveller.
mum at Felix's stag do?
Because Bill's part of the stag do, and Bill's upset that he didn't get to. He wanted to hang out with his mum, who, as we're establishing, is really cool. And then Bill's mum, Chris, how are you confused? This makes so much sense. Bill's mum is now wearing a large fake moustache.
Okay.
And has written some swear words on Felix's forehead. It's very droll and it's very fun.
When did that happen?
It's happening to the side when people are shooting the board.
Okay.
I'm not saying that there's a separate campaign going on here, but this is solipsism to its heart. Other people exist. Bill, Felix, 2 bodyguards, and Flick. Also Hoot. Also Hoot is also. Who's here? Right.
May I say something?
I love the idea that.
You both can say something. Open the floor.
Sorry, carry on, Evie.
Sorry. What was I gonna... my mind's gone.
Bill's mum.
Yes, that was it. So, you clearly have an amazing taste in cocktails and an extravagant moustache, if I do say so.
Oh, thank you.
What is your name?
My name is...
Yes, Tom.
Jackal. Jackal. Jackal.
Jackal.
Oh, woo!
Jackal. A were-jackal, I'm guessing, by your... woo.
Thank you. I'm the party bringer. Party don't start until Jackal comes in.
Brilliant, everyone. This is Jackal. They're a were-jackal. They bring the party. They are now a member of our team.
Hey!
17. Jackal has just thrown a knife at the board. Hooray! I'm part of the party now.
Turned up and chucked a knife.
I brought this one from home. Mia's just like, unacceptable. I need to shut this down. We needed to shut this down like 2 rounds ago.
I think who will use the opportunity if knives are being thrown willingly to throw himself at the board and just go leaping in and just bash into the board.
Roll an attack on the board.
All right. Who got excited? I'm sorry, everyone.
That's fine. The Jackal's here. Things are off the chain.
Bets are off now.
The Jackal's like, who wants to do mushrooms?
Oh yeah, we've got a grung as well. And later.
I saw. He shot the board.
Who rolled a 14? Oh! There's a full spread eagle into the board.
Flip. The owlbear has taken down the board.
It's lying there in bits of board and knives.
Hey! Go on, Rick.
I'm still whittling a knife.
I like that your emotional support animal has basically totaled the board, and you're just like, "Yep, that's who."
At this point,
Yep.
at this point, Drizzle has just started crying. Nothing is particularly wrong. He's just that drunk now.
It's again. It's getting to about 1 a.m. It's been a very long evening.
As what's happened is the 2 hours are up, and Drizzle's trousers have.
Operation Acrobat is a go.
Right.
Jackal, are you in?
Everything is building up to this one moment. So Mia and Tia are yelling at Flip. Flip's like, this is great fun, sort of like. Suddenly, bump, the trousers disappear. Mia's like, they're not even wearing trousers! Flip's like, we had crazier nights in the circus. Yes, Ed, now this is your chance.
At this point, Lord August, basically what Lord August has been doing upstairs is tying the bed sheets together, and has then tied the one end of the length of sheets to the bed, and has then fired through the upstairs window and come down through the other window via the sheet to come flying in and crush one of the tables. That's the plan. That's only if this goes well.
You have a climb speed. You could just climb down.
Yes, but he's also ridiculously drunk.
So fun.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's take this step by step as I'm pointing out to everyone. This is going to be the climax of the evening. So if you've got anything else crazy you want to do, that's going to detonate at this point. So Drizzle is crying. His trousers is off. Felidar, you're probably rocking out with the Jackal.
Yes.
Skylar, anything you want to do?
Probably going to set fire to some of the drinks for the old lady.
Yep, absolutely.
Nice.
So
Can
again,
I throw my last remaining knife at a glass?
Yes.
Ooh. Interesting.
Again, so this is happening. Meanwhile, Rick, how are you
whittling a
responding?
knife.
Yeah, you're just there quietly.
I'm just sitting there quietly by myself, lost in my work, just having a little.
Everything's going in slow motion, where just everything, like the drinks are igniting.
I will look up, and this is exactly what I'll try and do. It exactly performance-wise. Not paying attention to that in the slides.
Complete indifference. I'm not saying that you should have stayed in the tent, but
would have been a bad idea.
Who will go over and try and comfort Drizzle again? This is something that Who does a lot.
Oh.
Yes. So, Ed, how do you break the window? Are you going to just jump
I'm just running straight at it. In fact, the top of the top hat is reinforced.
Interesting. So that's again.
Everyone has to fail at the first hurdle. You just hear a thump from upstairs. That's it.
I take it you don't have a charge attack or anything like that.
No. Oh well, actually, if we're talking about a window, then it's just going to get shot out. It's going to be the palm pistol.
Again, things igniting. Owlbear's been comforted. The jackal is just it's like a yard of ales.
Less than 6 seconds, exactly.
Click. It's a gun. I think just roll an attack. You know, unless
fine.
Yeah, unless you miss.
How do you miss?
Well, now this is what's going to be interesting. So hang on. So having tied the ropes, having tied the sheets together and tied the sheets to the bed, then turns around and sort of goes over to the window, takes 2 steps back, out comes the palm pistol, and it is fired. And the roll is that's a 5 in total.
I mean, the window's broken. It's full of shards.
It's full of shards.
Going through it, I imagine.
I mean, I don't even think you say you're running, you fire, you go, woo! You go out the window. I am just going to
still
roll.
holding on to the sheets. The sheets. I'm hoping that the sheets will extend, and that's what's going to bring me back in when my jump runs out.
They're just going to tear on the glass, Ed. You just yeet yourself out of a window for no good reason.
Okay. You start by taking 4 points of damage as you just scratch yourself on the glass. And you go...
Yep.
And let's roll... What kind of skill check do you think you would have to do to hold on to very nice bed sheet?
Well, I'd say acrobatics.
Okay, roll me
I'd say acrobatics.
Roll me an acrobatics as you're grunk. You slice yourself open, not open, but you've given yourself a cut.
A rakish cheek scar, no doubt.
Yeah, just
yeah. So acrobatics is. Oh, for goodness sake, that's 10.
You hold on.
Not really enough, I understand.
You let go. You're falling. Anything you think you could do to save yourself before you hit the ground?
Probably not.
6. So
I think at this stage, it's the sort of what do you call it? The character arc whilst this is happening is
I think again it goes into slow motion. I always think about that bit from Cowboy Bebop where it's playing the sad music as you're falling. Just as you plummet down.
Exactly.
And just like moments from your life flash, you know, your butler serving you tea. Having a very the
I'm
time
still
you
looking
spent
for my butler.
Yes, it could be anywhere. You being very upset that no one is serving you tea. It's mostly your memories of
That's the entirety of his life.
Pretty much.
Christ.
It's like again. It's like
served tea by a butler from being a tadpole, so it was quite difficult to eat it drink it at first, but then yeah.
It's like Phileas Fogg, who's like, I never did anything. I just stayed at my club.
Can we also acknowledge that no one would have any idea that that's what you were trying to do? So what happens is you tied yourself a bedsheet rope, you shot a window, jumped through it, and landed on the floor. That's what happened. We have no idea why you did these things. All we know is that you did.
I'm gonna give you 7 points of falling damage as you just land in the glass.
Fair. That's completely fair.
As you hit the ground, you just go, and as you burst fire out, and 2 of the windows shatter in.
Yes,
windows have exploded. The jackal is on the table, starting to get undressed, and it's like, let's go! Who of you bastards want to go?
They're transforming.
And at which point Tia's like, absolute, and Flip's like, yep, that was last orders. Thank you very much. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Apart from those of you who have already booked rooms. Good night. Bump, bump, bump. And somehow the lights turn themselves off. And I believe that was probably one of the longer flashbacks we've ever had. I think now, with all that, might be a good time for us to take a small break.
Yeah.
Perhaps go get our own libations. Those of you who are in the chat, my goodness, I hope you enjoyed this. I promised fun. And this is what we've got. So as we come to the conclusion, as we go into our 5 to 10 minute break, you have all emerged hungover. And Flip has simply said, I think we need
scarred in my case, I think.
Cure wounds.
Yes, cure wounds have happened, but you've still, as I said, got some rakishly beautiful scars. Also, you are also missing your trousers.
Yeah. Okay.
And with that, let's go to the break. Boom.
We are delighted to be sponsored by HeroForge. HeroForge offers fully customizable tabletop minis with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. You can see all of the minis that we designed for this stream in the overlay, and they animate when we enter the combat, so look out for that. HeroForge are fantastic, so do check out the Pro membership where you can get premium access to features ahead of time, beta access to things, and all sorts of cool stuff that just makes your life a lot easier. And you can check them out at heroforge.com.
We are delighted to be sponsored by Ultra Pro. They make accessories for D&D, Magic the Gathering, and more. My favourite part of their collection are their figurines of adorable power. Here is their gazer. They also make other things such as deck boxes if you play Magic the Gathering. You can find all of Ultra Pro stuff at ultrapro.com.
Hey friends, check out our new sponsor, Phoenix Dice, for a carefully curated menagerie of click-clack math rocks for your delectation. Check out their entire selection at phoenixdice.com, and just so you know, Phoenix Dice are all about living gloriously in the worlds of tabletop games and sustainably in this one, which means their dice are working to be recycled, their packaging is recycled, the dice are made of sustainable materials. It's all great stuff. You should definitely get involved. You can also join us today in chat with a chance to be in a raffle and win some Phoenix Dice of your own. Just put !dice into chat and you'll be in with a chance to win.
We are proud to be sponsored by Alchemy RPG. Reimagine your gaming experience with Alchemy. They're focused on creating immersive, cinematic experiences everywhere you interact with tabletop role-playing games. You could be playing a game, creating a world, streaming, watching live games, discovering new content. Look at all the cool stuff that they are doing there. You can use environmental motion art, scene-based music, seamless character management to run your games over the internet, with upcoming features including homebrew content, streaming overlays, and spectator mode. So go and check out alchemyrpg.com.
We're delighted to be supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a Dungeons & Dragons strategy video game that brings together D&D characters from novels, adventures, and multiple live streams into a single grand adventure. Select your heroes and formation and battle through waves of monsters for free on PC, phone, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. You can pop exclamation code into chat for a free Electrum test.
We're delighted to be supported by Neverwinter. In Neverwinter, explore and defend one of the most beautiful cities from Dungeons & Dragons' Forgotten Realms campaign setting as it rises from the ashes of destruction. Epic stories, action combat, and classic role-playing await those heroes courageous enough to enter the fantastic world of Neverwinter. Neverwinter is completely free to play, so set yourself up an account today and pop !NW gift into chat for a link to a free gift.
Check out our supporters at D&D Beyond, your guide to digital D&D. Make character sheets online, share them in a campaign, and track all of those tasty little stats in one easy place. You can use the Beyond app to track your characters on the go. You can also use their encounter tracker and archive monsters to run any smooth combat thing. You know what I'm saying? You're a DM. You've done this before. You know D&D Beyond is the place to go. You can also check out our character sheets with an exclamation point characters in Twitch chat below.
Check out our wonderful supporters Elderwood Academy, who make beautiful bespoke gaming-themed gear, including hex chest dice boxes, spellbook deck boxes disguised as bespoke ancient arcane tomes, and scroll and codex dice tower and rolling tray pairings. Make your own with their online designer at elderwoodacademy.com.
Hello, everyone. We're red pandas. And a woo to you too, audience. And a woo from the jackal. Yes, welcome back. Hope you all had a lovely interval. It's been a time. Let's sum up what happened in the last 90 minutes. Our friends here, after beating some bandits who then also turned up in the pub, basically decided to celebrate by having an evening of not too debauchery, but someone almost lost their hand, multiple people lost trousers, and an owlbear basically rugby tackled a knife board, and 3 windows have been broken. It's the morning after. You are all struggling. For those of you, yes, I've just nods, sort of like yes. It was an evening, and you've come down in the morning from the rooms that you have put on your now ever expanding tab, and are expecting breakfast, because of course you are. There is no breakfast. There is Flip, who does look excited to see you. I think, yes, Ed, have you got a question?
Just because I took quite a lot of damage during that last night of shenanigans, can I get a long rest? It's completely reasonable for you to say no, I would say.
I mean, do you think that after they basically, Mia and Tia picked you up, dragged you back in, do you think you just went back to bed with your just going, we're not giving you more bed sheets?
No.
So yes, I think you've all had a long rest. It's been, and I think that's the thing that where you kind of go, oh, okay, Yeah, you've got up for breakfast. It's 11s now. You've all slept through most of the morning. Yes, so you have a...
Yes.
You are... Ed, you are doing the, oh dear, oh my aching. I've had quite an evening. Yeah.
But also there's effusive apology to everybody, because a lot of what happened last night is not exactly, like, the memories aren't clear, and therefore there's a lot of, I'm so sorry if I overstepped the bounds last night. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but I've woken up this morning with, well, scars and a very sore head. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of that.
I mean,
That's okay. I'm sorry for trying to lick you.
You did what?
Nothing. Who has hangovers? I've got cure wounds. Come on.
You shot a wall.
Did I?
Yeah.
And a
That's why
window.
I'm missing so much ammunition. Yes, I saw that when I woke up. There was a broken window and tied the bed sheets. It was all very overwrought.
Actually, everyone make a perception check.
Ooh, all right.
11.
That was a nat 20 for a 25.
15.
8.
Hang on. Oh, 10.
Okay. Most of you are too hungover to notice, but Felidar, those aren't all Lord August's shots. Someone else has clearly taken pot shots at the wall since I think you started a bit of a fracas.
A trend.
Wow. Again, when people get drunk and they're like, well, that guy managed to jump off the bridge. And then... but as I said, you've come down, you're all expecting breakfast. There isn't breakfast, but there is Flip, who says, I think we need to have a talk.
What about?
Well, first of all, you're going to have to pay off the rather hefty tab for the drinks. Also, gets out their notebook. Free windows, bed sheets.
Say no more about the windows. Mending.
Interesting. That's actually really sort of like, how big does something need to be mended? Because these are like glass shards.
You mend a sort of smallish area, so you could potentially sort of do mending up and down a massive window to try and fix it.
So I can mend a foot at a time. I've looked up now.
How long does it take you to... How much does it take you to do a foot?
A minute?
Interesting. Okay. Congratulations. This is you for the next 10 minutes.
And this is exactly how I do it, by the way.
You boogity-boo the window.
Yes.
That is boogity-booing a window.
Yeah.
Yes, so as I said, windows, also the windows in their room.
Oh my god.
Bed sheets, the fire, and the various things you stole. So if you could return those, that would be appreciated.
I didn't steal anything.
Well,
I might have done.
Yes, if you could possibly, because there's clattering and banging from back. Esteban's not particularly... Door flies open. A red dragonborn in a beautiful chef's hat and apron. This is unacceptable. I refuse to work in these conditions. I quit. And stomps out the front door. And then Flip just sort of like this. Hold on. And the door opens again. Why is no one following me? Did you not pick up that I quit? Is this them? Is these the criminals? Everyone, this is very loud.
I would. Yeah, absolutely, very upset. I don't think folks, did anyone do some? We're normally the smashy, but not the steely.
I'm gonna.
Skylar, what did you do?
Oh.
Skylar is blushing at the other chef. tilting her own chefy hair like, I ain't done nothing. I mean, your pate was wonderful.
Oh, well, it's an old recipe, but I'll tell you what, Skylar, make a history check.
Oh, go on. Please have been married to each other or something.
It is my beautiful wife.
15.
You're here. Yeah.
Again, this is a bit of backstory that's in the book. There is talk of a red dragonborn who served kings and royalty. Why would he be in a very nice tavern in the middle of the woods? You don't know. But that pate was particularly good. And now he is waving a frying pan at you. I appreciate that you have excellent taste, but you are a criminal. You must return the fine wine and the plates and the cups, and you have stolen so much.
We haven't stolen things. Do you want to give us an itemized list? And we could, because we did break things, so we do owe you a favor. So we could go and see if we could find the actual. There were bandits last night, and a very strange lady called Jackal.
As luck would have it, I happen to have a spell called Locate Object. So if I saw something, I can find it, maybe.
Or me and who are good at tracking. If you've got like someone that smells the same, or yep.
Flip's like, you hear that? There's multiple ways for us to solve this. Well, good. I know. You don't quit. I never said that. You must forgive me. I am passionate. Yes, Esteban. Yes, you are. Esteban. One final look at Scarlet. Shuts the door.
Has anyone seen the jackal, by the way?
Interesting. Do you want to look for the jackal?
Yes.
Do you want to roll an investigation check for the jackal?
Yes, I do. Excellent. Investigation.
Lord August will help.
Thank you. Oh, excellent, because that was a 20 that time.
Nice.
Camera pans round. There's a little lady just sitting, eating her muesli.
But does she have the moustache?
No, so that's not the jackal.
Oh.
That's Winifred. You don't know why. Winifred doesn't seem cool. Winifred doesn't seem like she's going to get down and dirty. No, just a little old lady who kind of gives you a friendly little wave. Good morning.
Damn, I was really hoping the jackal would have stuck around.
Yeah. Yes, well, don't we all? As she rubs blood from her nose.
Amazing.
How odd.
What an odd turn of events. Right.
Do you want us to sniff out these things that have gone missing?
I mean, if it turns out it wasn't you, then yes, that would be. She points at Drizzle.
I can prove it wasn't us.
Okay, like we're prepared to go, and then it goes. First of all, for goodness sake, man, put some trousers on. And points out Lord August and go, you two. I know we've let our standards go a little bit, but come on. Yes.
Very well.
Yes, you had a plan, did you?
I can prove that it wasn't us if you need that.
I mean, it would help.
Okay, we're now in the zone of truth.
You cast Zone of Truth.
I cast Zone of Truth.
I will turn to Skilla. Isn't this what we were doing yesterday?
I don't think the Zone of Truth was actually cast. And I think you had one round.
I have an intelligence of 6. I don't know the difference.
Okay, so Magical Zone. Okay, so it's a charisma saving throw.
Yeah.
So
choose to fail?
You can choose to fail, yeah. Okay.
I mean, I have a charisma of 5. I will assume that I have failed.
Yes, Lord August.
Well, only just this is a bit of a philosophical one. If you can't remember whether or not you've done something, can you? What effect will the zone of truth have on you? Will it plunge the memory back into your brain, or
no?
Are you
I
asking
just
if
have to
it's
say I don't know.
epistolary truth or your truth? Because truth is subjective.
Yes.
That's a big question. Where again, it's sort of like it would be amazing if it was like it gives you unlimited truth, utter proofing. You're like, do you love me? And you're like, but the universe says I don't. I think I do. Yes. So
Exactly.
I think in that case you would just have to say I don't know, which is you are
Fine.
You are.
That is telling the truth.
Yes. You are aware that it's been cast, so you could do a Fae thing and answer around the question. So you don't. So that's the thing.
Fine.
So
Let's see what happens. Sorry, I was wondering whether or not whether I would have to come up with something, or whether you would just tell me what I said.
I mean, I could just. I'm like, you admit to the crime, and then you're just like, how rude. Okay, Felidar, what does your zone of truth look like?
It looks like I'm literally going zone of truth, as like a literal cone just comes down upon us, and it's kind of like milky and starry, and just kind of like a little not gazebo, a little tent.
Oh yes. Yeah.
The little zone of truth tent forms around the five of you.
Are you an Ibiza club rep cleric? Is that what this is?
Pretty much.
All right.
Got a little whistle.
Also, it's stronger if everyone chants with me. Zone of truth. Zone of truth.
Zone of truth.
Of truth. Zone of truth.
Zone of truth.
Yeah.
Zone of truth.
Is Winifred in the zone of truth?
Do you want Winifred to be in the zone of truth?
Yes.
Yes.
I have questions.
A little old lady is now just standing next to you. Hello. Puts the bowl and the spoon back on. That was very delicious, thank you. You're welcome. I mean, Esteban just got out of a box. Oh, but what a box! Right. Okay. Okay. Did you steal the various items?
No.
No.
I don't know.
I
don't know what the items
but
are.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Never against another shift.
And Winifred, did you steal anything?
Winifred turns on a hill and starts running towards the door. But really...
Oh, you're kidding.
No, but weirdly, like... You'd expect someone to run like this, but it's weirdly so gangly. She's sort of wobbling.
Ooh. Okay.
Can I throw one of my axes at the door to lock it shut?
Yes. Good.
Interesting. Okay, I'll give you that sort of surprise round. Just as Winifred's like, the axe. Roll your attack axe.
Attacks.
Attacks.
Oh crap! That's a 9.
Felidar, that wasn't 10 minutes. That wasn't it. You didn't finish rebuilding that window, and now it just. I'm just going to roll a d20. 11. Yep, it goes through the same window and shutters again. It flips like.
We'll fix that.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. I think it is time. Let's roll initiative against an old woman.
Yes.
16.
I touch myself to give myself advantage on initiative.
15.
13.
13.
13.
15.
13.
Did you get my 16?
Okay, so H. Drizzle. So then Skylar is 15. 13 for you two, and cool. Okay, and now I roll for the jackal.
You're kidding? It's Winifred.
Of course, it's
Jackal.
the Jackal.
The jackal's long gone. The jackal is in the wind with a. Oh. Okay. We start with a 16.
Can I?
Sycamore.
I've got a walking speed of 25 feet. Can I reach Winifred / the jackal?
I'm going to say. Yeah, okay, so that's the sort of thing that you... So she started running, let's say about like 20 feet. You threw an axe. She moved an extra 40. I think she's just close to the door, so no, you can't... If you dash, you yes, if you dash, you'll make it, but...
If I dash, can I dash in front of her and bar the door?
Ooh, nice.
You're quite small, aren't you? And she's a...
Yeah, I'm an dwarf.
A dwarf, okay. Yes, okay, just... So,
I go running, and I will... who runs with me, I will just do a sort of point and spread finger, which means pincer, and I'll be by the door, and who just runs, because who's faster than me, who's got a running speed of 30 feet, who will just... and then go... and leap out directly on top of Winifred.
Okay.
In an attempt to grapple.
Okay, roll grapple.
Now, he is proficient in athletics. It's not quite as good as mine, but he is faster than me. Non-natural 20.
Okay, she is grappled.
Oh!
Get off! Get off! I need to get my items. Stop it! Bear hug round.
Yeah, I know we've been role-playing that the owlbear cub is relatively small. The owlbear cub is medium-sized.
Oh, not tiny. Tiny.
That's why that.
So the owlbear cub is super tiny, but it has the strength, girth, and body build of a medium-sized creature when it gets into combat. Oh!
And that's why the wall is so damaged. Okay, Felidar.
Oh, that might have changed what I was... No, I'm still going to do it. I'm going to cast Sleep,
Fair enough.
which will also hit the owlbear cub.
And me. We're all close
And
enough.
you. Hooray. Hooray
I'm down.
for Sleep.
I'm down. Let's do this.
I'm hungover. It's fine.
Do it now.
Okay, so it's 5d8. Give me a second while I get
By all
this
means.
number of d8s.
Tom, boring rules question. The owlbear has 22 hit points. I have 31. It affects the creature with the lowest total number of hit points first. Will it affect either of us before it affects Winifred / the jackal / whatever?
What an interesting question.
I know.
Oh, sorry, you actually want an answer.
Well, I need an answer, otherwise I don't know who's falling asleep, Tom.
I'm going to tell you that it's going to be Winifred.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got 25.
Nice.
Yep.
Wow.
So that's
all three
25.
of them, isn't it?
Is that enough for her to go to sleep?
Yes.
Cool. Then she just falls asleep and the two of us are
Sleep. Oomph. Oh, cold.
And the feet.
Who just... who sort of yawns.
Who's not asleep? No, who's fine?
Who's just having a lie down now and just like... Ooh. So, yeah, you've now got a asleep old woman. He starts twitching. And sort of rolls over, at which point a mist just bursts out of her mouth and goes jetting off.
Mist?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Winifred just goes...
Do we get attacks of opportunity on the mist?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I... Is it water?
It's not water.
Does it count as water in a destroy water spell?
No. I mean, good, but I mean, you're more than welcome to try.
Cool.
I can safely tell you that's not going to work. It's not water, but
But science if there is water within the liquid, because, there are usually H2O molecules in any sort of liquid, can I destroy the water in the mist and leave the rest of it on the ground?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh.
Can you destroy water in a person?
My attack roll on the mist is a 24, so the axe swings through it. Tom, I'm going to steer here because I have an assumption. My axes are non-magical.
Yeah.
I got 17 on my intelligence check.
You get to make a judgment as you watch the axe go through the mist into the wall. That ain't water. That a ghost.
Well then, as an aquatic being, I tut to myself about people's heavy-handed use of the word mist.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's your word. What would you like?
All the sass.
Excellent, poetry, excellent.
Can I whisper at the ghost? Actually, no, can I just viciously mock the ghost?
I mean, you can try.
Is it? Hang on, we still initiative?
Well, this is what I was wondering. Can I as an attack of opportunity, or are we taking pot shots?
No, because that's the thing. So, Who and Rick are by the door, which I said was about 40 feet. So it's a big pub.
So we're within 5 feet of it, so as it moves out of our thing, we're striking.
That's what I was wondering. Great.
Who will also go falling through it as it tries to bear hug and fails miserably again.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Whose turn is it now, Tom?
That would... So as I said, sort of the ghost has ejected itself and is starting to move. Faladar.
Faladar just did the...
did
sleep.
I did the sleepy sleep.
Yes. So then... Scylla. Scarlet. I don't know what names are.
Skylar, hey.
Skylar.
I'm gonna take off after the mist to see what the hell and where's it going.
It's totally not mist. We've established this. It's not mist. Don't use that. Don't use that word.
Going for the misty mist, the misty cool mist.
The see-through ectoplasm. Yes. Yeah. Are you just chasing after it now?
I'm just following it. I'm like, what is that?
You just hear Flip going, "This is good. This is what I wanted to happen today."
What weird ghosty vomit? What?
So you start running. I just need to make sure which person you're going to run past. Who has the garden? Interesting. Right. So as you're running, like to the right, Tia is there, just working on like a herb garden, and looks up and goes, "Oh, now what are you doing?"
Is this out the door?
This is out the door, yeah.
All right, then I will step aside as. Is it Skylar? Skylar runs past and opens the door and runs through because it's only holding
Skylar's sort of like through the door. Yes, you sort of just get Skylar legging it after a ghost. Then let's have a look. So we've done two and two. We have a lot of 13s here. So can we have a dex modifier from Peeps? Right. Okay, Lord August. You want then Driz and hey, Ghost. You got good dex. Lord August, let's do a roll-off between you and a ghost to see who gets
this
to go
is what
first.
I've waited for my entire life. What am I rolling?
Just a flat D20.
Yep. 14.
I also rolled a 14. Let's do it again, shall we? I know.
Okay, yeah, let's try that again. Seems crazy. Ha! 16.
18. Oh.
Fine.
Be that way. Ghost. Okay, so and then Driz. Okay, so it's the ghost's turn. The ghost. Skylar, you're the only one who sees this. Because you know what's going to happen now. The ghost starts here. And I said, Tia is like, what the hell is... and turns and looks at you. Goes, I just want my beautiful things. Why won't you let me have my beautiful things?
What beautiful things?
You'll find out later. and with that terrifying possession, the Tia ghost turns and begins dashing. No, dash 45. So 45 that way towards the circus.
Well, that's she thickens. So hang on, has one of the pair of half-elf twin bodyguards been just possessed?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yes. Tia is now possessed by a ghost. You know, it happens. It's the risk of working in a pub.
Or a circus.
Or a circus. Both highly dangerous.
Or a circus pub.
Because again, a pub which is run by circus people. It's just...
I now need to understand if the ghost is called the Jackal or if that was just what Winifred's party name was and where that line is.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. You've got...
Surely Jackal's party name.
Yeah, you've got an unconscious, a sleeping old woman on the floor who you're welcome to have a nice conversation with if you want to wake her up.
But there's a ghost.
Yes, but sometimes you just want to talk to an old woman who tells you about what it was like partying when she was in her 20s.
Sometimes.
Again, who needs plot when we can just talk to an old dear? Okay, so Ghost has sprinted off. Next up, we have Lord August.
So, having seen everybody exit, I think he's going to exit, but I'm hoping that by this stage he's got a cup of tea, and so he's hurrying but holding the cup of tea very carefully as he's running out. We'll come out and hopefully see the final sort of... it comes out... Scylla?
Skylar.
How do you pronounce that?
Skylar.
Sorry.
Okay.
Thinking you were a whirlwind, whatever that thing is in. Yeah.
Cryptus.
So, it comes out, see Skylar. Where are they gone?
In the...
Wait, you're not making sense. Do you mean the circus?
Yeah. We went in a twin and went that way and talked about beautiful things.
Went in a twin?
Went into a twin.
All right.
And then beautiful things. I don't know what that means.
Oh. Everyone, we need to get to the circus. And I'm going to head off in that direction.
What is your movement?
25.
Were you dashing?
No, not with a cup of tea in my hand.
You can dash as a bonus action. You're a rogue.
I just...
Oh, okay. Well, let's do that then.
Again, you've been moving it, so that would be 50. So you are out. You get to see. I just liked the idea of all that happening. I was like, technically, you haven't actually left the pub, but no, you are. That has all happened now. As
I am moving. Yeah.
As you are moving. It's a good cup of tea. I also like the idea that while this is happening, Flip's just like, just put the kettle on.
Exactly.
Roll a d20. This is luck again.
Again?
Yeah, just...
I want... 10.
You've got a biscuit.
Nice.
It's a shortbread biscuit, you know.
Rolling for biscuit.
Yeah, roll for biscuit. Yeah, just... It's...
I want to make sure the tea doesn't spill.
Unfortunately, the mugs here don't have the same spell as the glasses. So you know. I know. I don't know why, but Flip has thought that maybe people would be a bit more dexterous in the morning, less likely to try and throw a mug at the wall and see if it break. I realize I didn't fill out.
Yes.
Felidar, you did throw the glass. It did hit you again last night. You slept it off. You're fine. Yes. Oh, Drizzle. My sweet, my baby boy. Where are your trousers, my son?
I had originally assumed that Drizzle would travel with multiple pairs of trousers, knowing his propensity, but given that he came down for breakfast without them, I guess not.
Maybe someone stole your trousers.
Drizzle is flipping through his very wet card deck, looking for a spell idea, and then hears the panic and the running. It's like, oh, we're going that way? Okay. And we'll run, but because it's Drizzle, we'll just sort of water slide. And yeah, I'll use my whole turn to dash to get towards the circus.
Okay, so you are dashing towards the circus. Okay, I think I might take us out of initiative now, unless you're sprinting. Yeah.
Can we see? Was it Tia? Thank you. Yeah. Can we see Tia in the distance running into the circus? So stay in initiative so we can keep track, or has she just run into the circus and we don't know where she is? We have to explore.
I think that's the thing that's sort of like make a perception check.
Okay.
Everyone.
Yeah, if everyone's standing outside, just sort of like squinting.
I am tucking Winifred in on the floor just so that she's comfortable.
Oh, thank you, dear.
I got a 5.
22.
11.
Oh, that's annoying. 4. I'm concentrating on the T.
I half expected your reinforced top hat to have a hidden tea compartment where it could just kind of go in, but...
Oh, I love that. Oh, like a sort of like a drink holder in the brim. Oh, I love that idea.
I mean, if you speak it into existence,
maybe that's what's
happening. Yeah,
that's why it's a low roll. You're spending a bit of time. It's a contraption. You have
to... You bought it for much more than it's worth from an artificer in this, but it's very flashy. And Flip's just like hats, tea hats. Yes. Okay. So, did Evie? Did you give a perception?
I was tucking in the lady.
I got a 22.
Okay. 22. Right. I think that's the other two who are like, oh, yeah. You get it. She disappears, but you know sort of the vague direction, like which tent she's sort of ducked behind, disappeared. So you're like, okay, I think, yeah.
I'll just point and go, one into that one, and start running immediately, and don't think about whether anyone heard me or it was comprehensible. Just go.
What? Looks at the other person and goes, and then starts. Are you all going to start running into the circus?
Mm-hmm. I'll kind of get outside and just be like, circus, say no more, and take off after.
I think if you're a bit behind, because who is faster than me, if you're a bit behind, who will turn around and give you a woo, 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 and then keep running.
Can Drizzle be at the back? Because Drizzle is aware that everything behind him is difficult terrain.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh. Fair point.
Is that just a thing that you've added for yourself?
Yeah, it is in no way on the character sheet.
Everywhere I go, it's difficult.
I think only when running. When walking, it's a squelch, but when running, it's a whole like slick.
Skylar's very aware to stay away.
I'm just imagining that you do the Homer Simpson sliding from room to room.
So, as our party just... Welcome, my friends, at long last, to the top of the world circus.
Ooh.
This is Flip's family circus. You didn't know, you sort of heard stories of why it is that so many circus performers seem to have left this circus and then set up a tavern. There's probably some family intrigue, but everyone, and it's as I said, it's let's say it's a Saturday morning, and there's a good number of people who are coming to look round. There's various stalls, various items on sale, and there's also, again, we could do the games. I've got a feeling that you might have other priorities, but if you wanted to play Guess the Weight with a dwarf, it's there.
Don't tempt me.
Yeah.
Oh, we can do it. There's a plot. Let's do it.
I tell you what, Evie, if this runs short, we'll just have a round of Guess the Weight.
Okay, let's get this done and over with so I can guess that weight.
Hey, what is Guess the Weight? Is it the weight of a tea cake? Is it a proper English fate?
Oh, it is actually. It's the weight of a dwarf. There's a dwarf sitting there going.
That feels rude.
That feels very rude.
Run past him quietly, say, "Racist," and keep going.
This is my stall. I think you'll find you are the racist.
Not how that works. But you're right, assumptions were made.
You slow down. Again, just cool, we're just going to have a conversation with this dwarf.
I don't have the charisma to talk to someone I've never met before. I would go, and keep that's all that would happen.
There's also Feed the Owlbears, which, who is getting... Actually, roll... I'm going to say it's a concentration check.
Oh, interesting. 21?
Who's focused? Who will
Oh, is it for who? Sorry, I rolled for me.
Yeah.
I'll roll for who.
Yeah.
I think his saving throw is higher than mine. Who's concentrating at +4, so it's 23.
Nice.
Who is focused? Who knows that when this adventure is over, there'll be time to go meet the owlbears?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you are right. As I said, there's various things. There's even a gift shop. Right?
Stop tempting us, Tom.
Yeah. I'm just saying that if you let Ghost Tear go find her beautiful things, she hasn't hurt anyone. She just wants lovely things, which she has stolen from... I think you did ask for an itemized list. Yes. Drizzle, how destroyed would a piece of paper get in your fine hands?
It's moist.
So mulchy.
I think the ink is starting...
I think what Drizzle does with important things written down is will just slap the paper onto his skin, and he knows that therefore when it gets really damp, the ink has bled onto his skin so he can read it off his arm.
That's brilliant.
So you can use those as temporary tattoos the whole time. Amazing.
You have a beautiful tattoo along your arm which reads cups, various
Well, it would
plates.
be backwards.
What? Yes. Actually, roll an intelligence check.
No.
It would be backwards. It would
Someone
be.
help me read my arm.
I'll happily help you go. My intelligence is real low.
I'll take the advantage if you're helping me spell out words.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. One of them was a natural 20 for 21.
Right, so that says Spuck. Spuck is cut.
So someone has stolen some spucks. I'm as shocked as the rest of you. Yes, so you're able to work out cups have been stolen. Again, it's general, so cups, plates, knives, forks. Then Flip's special cup, special blanket, Tia, books various, Mia, and then other. So as you're going down, various the jackal. Good times. Someone has stolen the good times from the jackal. Yes.
Can we blame it on the boogie?
Yes, and the boogie does not apologise. The boogie is not sorry. Yes, so it's also, again, sort of, Drizzle, your trousers, you did have other trousers. You did, you know it.
That's where they went.
Lord August, you think
Cups,
that's where
blankets,
my trousers went.
Special cups And trousers. Okay.
Yep. And a blanket and books, various sort of. Again, the rest of you. How much money would you say you have in your pockets?
Oh, very, very little.
Yeah, I think after last night in particular.
Couple of gold.
My pocket's like
Yeah, I think
one,
2, 3 maybe.
I mean,
gold.
3.
I mean, you don't.
Oh.
I don't feel the loss at all. Can't
Again, it's sort of like
trousers.
But my gentleman's trousers. I mean, sort of.
Speaking of gentlemen's trousers, I've got a feeling that Lord August just annihilated his trousers at some point, and it's completely that's a completely normal thing to happen.
I think that's the sort of thing where you could even sort of be like, oh no, that terrible ghost stole my trousers, which is not the first time you've used that.
Yes, exactly.
A naughty ghost took my trousers. You live in a farce, you know that.
Nothing I can do about it.
That darndest thing. Just woke up, trousers gone.
Yes, exactly.
And then the vicar came round. It's terribly embarrassing. Okay, so...
Sorry for asking, Tom, but which tent did the possessed person run into?
You can so as I said, you've got a decent idea that the... I'm just having... it's not the guess the weight. What else we got? There we go. There is a sign in front of a tent where it simply reads, "The Tattooed Wander." And one of the last things you saw just as you were coming was a boot just vanishing into that tent.
What?
I'm already gone.
That boot.
What's he saying? What's he saying?
Who looks and then looks over and who's like, not now, not now, and rushes into the tent. So
good hope.
As you do you all rush into this tent?
Scooby-Doo style, yeah.
Yes,
I do.
Again, this is exactly the vibe. Scooby-Doo style, you'll pile in.
All in a clump.
Sitting there is a slim, muscular elven woman, silk gown showing as much of a full body tattoo of a three-headed serpent as you see, and it's just sort of sitting behind everyone. Well, there is a lot of you. Hello. Oh, you're all here to get a tattoo, I suppose. Oh, again, sort of like leans forward, like, do you mind, my dear? Leans over to Drizzle. Takes it. Wow, I mean, excellent penmanship. Backwards, though. Gets out like one of those little eye things. Like, yeah, well, very interesting. I mean, looks at it and goes, that is just ink. Have you done like a poken? No. Okay. I mean, if you've got 8 gold pieces, I would happily tattoo that on you.
That maybe later. But did a ghost run in here?
I beg your pardon?
Maybe inhabiting a scary half elf.
Oh, Tia Amir. Yeah, no, Tia did pop out the back.
We're going to go that way. Thank you very much. Your tent is very nice. I like your... Yes.
We'll be back later to get matching tattoos.
We may not.
I look forward to it immensely. You all just try and go underneath the canvas.
Who is going to have to pull me out because I'm completely dumbfounded, have no words, don't know what to say or do?
She
Come on.
She is gorgeous. I'll give you that.
Nice.
It's not so much that it's a gorgeous woman, it's more along the lines of, I've walked into a tent where someone is wearing less than a normal amount of clothing and I don't know what to do with myself because I have a charisma of 5. I don't know what
You should be used to people wearing less than the normal amount of clothing with this party.
Trousers is fine, but shoulders bare? Don't know what to do.
Go to one of those churches.
Just don't spend much time with humans, okay? I don't know what to do. I don't know what the polite thing to do is to say hello. That's going on inside Rick's head, whereas instead we get his...
make more.
I'm also just going to quickly read you, I said the tattoo. The body winds its way up from her left ankle, up her leg, and curls around her torso. The body then splits into 3 necks, 2 of them winding themselves down her arms, and the third up and around her neck. 2 of the heads sit in the palms of her hands, while the third stares out from her face, its right eye sitting over her left, giving an uncanny appearance of life. So, yeah,
That's
I think
very cool.
That's
Pretty.
Yeah, as I said, I think we all sort of, there's a certain amount of dumbfoundedness at this art.
Very good.
Okay, so out you pop, out into the circus again. Should we make another perception check?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, yes, we should do it.
16.
6.
23.
Hey.
9.
Ooh, 13.
I think that's 20.
Should be wrong for who as well. Hang on.
Who gets on it?
Who rolls a 7?
Damn it, who?
Felidar.
All of our hopes.
Again, so like you all spent a little bit of time being amazed by the snake woman, but as you sort of combat roll your way out under the canvas, you do see a flash of boot and dark hair. You think you know which she's walking over towards the item stalls. You gonna go chase her?
What's an item store?
Yeah.
How far away is she?
She is, from looking at the tent, she did dash again. Let's say 90 feet. Yeah. Ooh, so this is where the merchants have set up their stalls.
Oh, right. Okay.
Various item stalls. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sort of.
Run after.
There's 12 different stalls. I tell you what. Someone roll a d12.
I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Looking expectantly.
Only it's a 12.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It really is.
This is to decide what are you going to go over to the stall?
I mean, Drizzle is skidding as fast as he can towards Tia.
Get over. Okay, so behind the stall, you see a high. It's a high elf, highborn. She's wearing sort of rounded glasses, little sort of like a teacher's hat, robes, and is sort of like reading through a book. And sort of looks up and says,
"What's a teacher's hat?"
So one of those mortar boards.
Right.
Yeah.
In like a graduation hat.
Yes, with a tassel.
Yeah.
Tassel which has been thrown over the correct shoulder. Someone has gone to university.
Wow. Really have to wear that on their sleeve, don't they?
Well, you wait until you meet Amara.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Reading through a book, and it's sort of like going, well, I'm sorry, my dear, I don't think it's actually worth that much. I do in magic, but this isn't of any quality. And it's just like, oh, fine. By this time, you've probably Drizzle. You said you were the one. You're all running as a group, right? You have all arrived. Yes, Lord August.
How solid are these tents?
The canvas. They sort of. I think they're pretty. Do you want to rip a tent down?
If I was to leap on the top of one to try and rather than confront Tia, to be on top to be able to leap after them if they flee again, would I be able to do that? I have a 25-foot long jump is the thing, and I'm hoping that I can combine the two and get on top of the tent.
Make it acrobatics. Let's see what happens.
My favorite thing in the world. Yep, let's do that. 14?
You're you scramble up and you're on top of the tent.
Scrabbling.
Which is slowly sort of like descend. I'd say you've probably got... Because you're grung, right? So you're quite small, I think.
Yeah, tiny.
Yeah, tiny. Okay, that's the sort of thing. Okay, the tent is... If you imagine like a canvas that someone has dropped like a weight on, it's curving in. It's not going to collapse in, but it's not a bowling ball. You're not that heavy, but it's sort of like so you're positioned up.
Exactly.
It's like a marquee in the rain.
Yes, as the rain.
Yeah, I have to be careful.
A damp grung. Okay,
absolutely.
So you arrive.
And we see her.
Yep.
Within 30 feet.
Yep.
Can I call out to the mist, the ghost? Hello. I suggest you come out and tell and sort of talk to us and do what we say.
Turns around and looks at you with incredible annoyance and says, oh, God, it's you again. You're not happy enough just destroying the pub. What now? This is Mia.
Oh, fucking...
You suck.
Well done.
You set that up for us, so I walked straight into it.
Who is going to run over and body tackle Mia? Because who is an owlbear and has no concept of what just happened?
That's fair.
Sorry, yeah, no.
Okay.
Another running and it's like sideways X jump.
Mia sees this coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Do you want to roll an attack roll?
It's athletics.
Athletics.
It is a grapple.
Go and roll your grapple.
11. Woo!
Okay, so yes, perfect. I mean, and it's now just holding its elbow. Just holding her hands, going, aren't you cute? Aren't you cute? Aren't you the sweetest? Aren't you the sweetest? Aren't you the sweetest? And just has a nice little nuzzle with this owlbear. And so
who's having fun?
It's just cradling it now.
I thought you were...
What?
Sorry, your twin is possessed and we're chasing them.
Make a persuasion roll.
Okay.
At disadvantage, because especially you are trouble.
I will assist by going.
Interesting. You think that's going to help?
I will inspire.
What's the rules, Tom?
I will inspire Felida by going. Yeah, you tell. Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, you tell him.
Very inspiring.
You have inspiration.
Cool. What does that translate to?
Level 3, is that a D6?
Yeah, it's to the D6.
D6.
Cool. I will add that on. Excellent. So that becomes an 18.
Wow.
A ghost has possessed my twin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Camera pans around. Well, it does happen sometimes, possessed items and stuff. Yes, thank you. I'm just saying. Magical items are my thing. Hello. your points up is like your posh friend, another gentleman who seems to be slowly destroying that tent. Where did you go to school, old man?
Never you mind. That's the best place.
I like him. Come back later and I'll give you 5% off. Which, in the rules, is if you call that you're from the aristocracy, you get a discount.
Why do rich people get discounts?
Because rich people like nothing better than to make other rich people feel happy. That's why no one pays taxes.
I like how gauche it is to go, where do you school? And then you're just like, none of your business. You're like, the correct answer.
I like you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like it has form or anything.
Okay, so you basically, I will say you've now got a friendly NPC who is very confused, but yeah.
Have you got anything of tears? Have you? Yeah.
Sort of like we share clothes. I mean, would that count? Is it my clothes?
You share okay.
Well, we're pretty much identical. So sort of like I steal her top, she steals my trousers. Where are your trousers? How do you still not have trousers? Anyway, not important. Yes. Okay. Fine.
In which case, who can sniff the clothing and?
It's a handkerchief. It's again. It's Tia's handkerchief.
You share hankies?
No. Don't share hankies. We do a wash and we put all our clothes in the wash. Why am I explaining this to you? Stop trying to throw. Stop. Now you're throwing up. Just go
over.
The bag of destruction in the bag like the rest of us. Anyway, yes, here. You strange. You're so weird. Yes.
Can we roll a survival check to? Yes. No, not you. You DM you. Can we roll a survival check to try and find Tia?
I also, again, I know it's like, just like, can we roll a survival check? I don't know what that is. Yes, of course you can roll a survival check.
Thank you. Right, and here comes the janky bit.
Is this all of us?
I can roll one with my owlbear cub at advantage, and I am proficient and everything in it because it is the one thing.
I'll let you have that. I'll tell you what. If this doesn't work out, Ed, I'll give you something extra because you're up high. Go ahead, Chris.
23.
Nice.
Ooh, and then just the sort of point. Oh. Okay, I guess we're going on an adventure then.
Wait.
Welcome to the party.
I'm going to say something really silly like, oh, he's got the scent. Like, it's just the most, like, man of the woods or person of the woods.
Do we have a name for a friendly NPC? If not, I'm going to assume he's Hyde, so we have a Jackal and Hyde.
You've got... I mean, you're welcome. I mean, it's Mia, but if you want to call Mia by other names, but
Mia's coming with us.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the one who's in love with posh people. Mia's.
Oh no,
okay.
she does have a hold on,
Amara.
That's Amara. Amara with her ridiculous little hat.
I dislike her.
She dislikes you.
Good.
She likes one person mildly, and that's the rude grunt who's been on the tent.
But also, we are all skidding after Tia.
Yes, you are.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm doing really bad, obvious sneaking. Like jumping between, like going from behind cover to behind cover while following an owlbear. Just going.
Perfect.
I mean, my stealth is not fantastic, and I have disadvantage because of my armor, so it is very much a.
And you're slipping around in the drizzle.
Is that what it's called? Slipping around in the drizzle?
Yep, it's slipping around in the drizzle. So, you have a success. You follow this trail, and there she is. There's our Tia, who is also has just picked up like an old leathery book off a stall that the owner is talking to someone else and just picked up and is walking at speed towards the woods. Spots you, starts speeding up.
Stop thief is what Lord August is going to yell.
Okay. The stall owner turns around and is like, looks at the former security of the circus who's walking off and like takes a moment and sort of like and then sort of twists around and goes, "Stop! thief, and points back at you, and they're like, and now you're both pointing, like the Spider-Man meme, you're both pointing at each other.
Yeah, exactly.
This is again, like in a video game where you'd see like the thing popping up. You're like, oh, I'm going to roll. And then Mia's just like, no, she's possessed. And then the story's like, okay. And then Tia's like, I need my beautiful thing. She's like, knock that off.
How far away is Mia?
Tia is about.
This is why this happened.
Identical twins.
I know.
Yes, sort of. I suppose you've been advancing. Let's say 20 feet. Sort of like because let's say you sort of like the shouting started about 40 feet, and you've all kind of started moving forwards. Okay.
Right. So, then should we roll initiative? Do you want to do it?
Hey, if you're gonna beat up this half elf, let's rock and roll.
Oh yes.
I'm not beating up the half elf. I'm trying to get the ghost out of the half elf. That's a 5 on initiative. Never mind.
Comes to the same thing. Damn it! 1 again. 3 I've rolled today.
I got a 16.
18. 13. Nice.
And we shall start with Drizzle.
Ironically, for a creation bar, Drizzle is not the most creative person. So he's going to try the same thing again with the right twin. And we'll just go, I suggest that you, and pull out a card, get out of Tia and tell me if this is your card. You need to make a wisdom save of 15.
Great.
I feel like for laughing at the pun, I need to make a wisdom save.
That is. Come on, Tia. Beat of 15, right? Okay. How's her wisdom? That is. That's an 8.
Great. I'm really hoping that the ghost will pop out and mosey on over to tell me that this is absolutely not their card. Never is.
He's hoping.
Did the trick wrong. That's not the card.
Are they still in Tia? Is Tia still possessed?
Tia, What did you just do? Was it command?
Just do?
No, it was suggestion.
Suggestion. So your suggestion was, can you tell me if this is your
Can you
card?
get out of Tia and come over and tell me?
Interesting. Well, I suppose the ghost failed that. So yes, the ghost floats up, looks over, and then is like, that is not my card.
Oh, you could have lied. Rick would have lied, and with that, Rick feels inspired and has a mote of inspiration to use as they wish. As they wish.
Rick seems great. I need to go find my beautiful things.
I mean, that is my whole turn, but I've at least got the ghost out.
Time to kill.
Well, yeah, it feels like you tempted the like the tapeworm out. We now sort of start wrapping it around a biro.
Oh, that's very vivid image.
Sorry, obviously that was not.
No,
Emptied the tapeworm out. We all went, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Before we talk about insects inside people's bodies, let's keep going.
No, let's talk more about insects. Okay, so I have rolled again for the ghost. The ghost has got yet again has got a 16. Let's have a look at what kind of things a ghost can... Because someone else here has a 16. Feridar. Yes. Let's have a look to see if you will beat the dexterity of a ghost.
What does the ghost look like, Tom?
At the moment, sort of like, as I said, it was...
Missed.
The word I'm not allowed to use. And then it has sort of formed into looks like a woman, young woman.
Okay.
Sort of spooky. Let's go the whole way. If you've ever been on the Haunted Mansion ride at a park. There's a spooky bride ghost. She here? Does she have a hatchet? Let's find out. Yes. So the ghost has a dex +1. Felidar.
It's also +1.
Want to roll off with a ghost?
Sure. That was a 1, so...
This is a 17.
It's ghost time.
Okay.
It's ghost time.
The ghost... The ghost just sort of looks around and goes, I just wanted to have my beautiful things for my wedding. Why won't you let me be happy? Can everyone roll a wisdom saving throw?
Dear God.
Oh, wow.
Chris, you can use your inspiration for saves if you want to,
I think I might.
because it's special.
I get to re-roll it if I don't like the result, don't I?
If you don't like it.
Mode of potential. Yes, no, you can only do that for ability checks. Bother. Saving throws get temporary hit points.
Oh, lovely. Well, then I will use it. I like some temp HP.
So the number rolled on the die +5.
Wow. That's awesome.
So
Creation buff. I've never played one before. They're great.
I know. Hugs one.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got
Style.
10 temporary hit points, and I rolled an 18 on the saving throw.
I rolled a dirty 1. I rolled a 2. And I have a -1 for wisdom.
Dirty one.
Okay, so
Still no trousers.
Drizzle got a dirty 1. What did Rick? What did you get?
Rick? Oh, sorry, 18.
18. Skylar.
I got a natural 20.
Lee for you. Wow. Lord August.
I think starts having flashbacks and just going, Mummy, Mummy, and is got a 2.
Your mother's a human?
Stop there, my face.
No, it's the ghostly bride. Why won't you just let me have my pretty thing?
I just want my lovely things. Felidar, what did you get?
24.
24. Wow. I will roll for the elves. 19 and 10. Oh no.
We've lost a twin.
Yeah, well, we have. Just Drizzle, what did you got a 1, right?
Yeah, dirty one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
fine.
You might be glad you're not wearing trousers.
Well, quite.
I'm not.
Oh no. Okay, those of you who beat a 13, you're absolutely fine. Those of you who failed, the score had to beat a 13. So unfortunately,
Right.
because you lost it by 5.
Oh.
First of all, you're frightened. And also, as happens when one sees a spooky ghost, it changes you. And this might kill you because suddenly you age 20 years from the horrifying visage.
Oh my God.
20 years seeing this terrifying ghost.
Oh my God.
How long did
I'm
Grung
not sure
live?
Grung lived that long. That's
I'm gonna check.
So on the safety, we're like, hey, you okay with PC death?
Ed, Grung's mature to adulthood in a single year, but have been known to live up to 50. So you're probably fine, depending on how old Lord August is.
Oh no, he's. I mean, barely. I would say barely 2, if you see what I mean. As in, like, will have reached maturity, and then there will have been a year after that. But so suddenly he turns decrepit, which is awful. But
It's not decrepit. You're middle-aged now. Oh, I see. Decrepit.
Drizzle, how's
He say? I don't care. Leave me alone.
You're
Meddling
also
kids.
frightened by the horrifying ghost.
So is the amount you age related to how many you failed by?
No. So
Okay.
if you fail by 5 or more, you age a D4 plus times 10. So I rolled a 2. So you have now aged 20 years.
Thank God you didn't roll 4.
Genasi mature at the same rate as humans and reach adult in the late teens. They live slightly longer than humans, up to 120 years. You're fine.
I mean, Drizzle is a late teen, so he has suddenly moved into early middle age very, very quickly.
Your back starts hurting for no reason.
I was going to say, your back just starts aching.
Dependence on ibuprofen begun.
Yep, that's what's happened.
You suddenly got crippling debt.
Make that sound every time you stand up.
And when you sit down.
Yes, exactly.
Count to 3 before you leave
Oh no, if you slip on your own moisture, you're just going to hurt yourself even more.
I mean, also, Drizzle is now only 39. He's not dying.
No. From very close to that, I can confirm.
Sounds too familiar.
Wouldn't know.
So, with that horrifying
The
rudeness of this ghost. So yes, now there's a spooky bride ghost just floating there, just going, I did warn you, you're all very rude. This didn't happen when I was the jackal.
Wow.
He knows how to party.
Now we know.
Well, you know, she got possessed at some point, but who knows? Who knows? Okay. Tia gets to go. I'm just going to skip Tia just sits down and is like, what is happening?
Is one of the twins aged 20 years older than the other twin now?
No.
Oh,
no,
that would have been really cool.
Because Mia got a 10. So Mia is frightened, but it has to be a 5-point difference.
Nice.
So,
5 below, yeah.
Yeah, no, so Mia's like, no, oh no. And Tia's like, you're all very, very loud. I was just trying to do my gardening and now this nonsense.
So this is happening.
Felodar.
Yeah, I'm going to turn on dead to see if I can just get it to fuck off.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, so.
Good idea.
Great idea. What do you have to do? Do you have to roll? Do I have to roll anything? Is something?
Yes.
Right. What
Can
do I
it roll a whiz save?
So that is an 18.
It's fine. I didn't want it to go away anyway. What kind of fun would that be?
Exactly. We're cool. I can chill.
Oh, do you want to just go get a drink?
Thanks. I mean, I need to find my beautiful things for the wedding.
You can, but what time is your wedding?
What time is it now?
It's like 11.
Oh. She gives you a date. That date was about 150 years ago. But
You know the dates are the same every year.
No, but the date, the year. Okay, so it's June. It's a June wedding. When you're like, when you getting married? I'm getting married in June 2022. Interesting. I mean, talking is a free action. Do you want to try and persuade this ghost to go get a drink?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Always.
I am going to...
Perfect.
Again, as we look at the time, considering we've got 2 people who probably need to go talk to a cleric. Okay.
Hello, I'm the cleric. I also just rolled in at 20.
Hey!
You know...
Also, you can't de-age. That's not a thing.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can?
Yes. I mean, I'll give you that one for free, but...
with what? A wish spell?
It's something... We'll get... I feel actually, sort of looking at the time, this makes perfect sense. So, I mean... actually, no, this is it. You would throw me a hen night?
Yes. Absolutely.
You want me to go get you a chicken?
I'll tell you what. as we just so, I'm going to give you all, and this was kind of where this was going to be going. So, combat over, but each of you gets like an action. You need to make the best hen night that this ghost has ever had, because sadly she died before she got to have her big do. I'd like to hear each of you tell me what you're going to do to make sure that this goes amazingly.
I'm gonna go get a chicken.
Right. So, Rick, you go off. I tell you what, you go over to the owlbear, where there's just, hello, would you like to come and stroke the owlbears? Oh, I see you already got one.
Yeah, I've got my own. Have you got a chicken?
Yes.
Can I have it?
Why?
There's a ghost who wants a hen.
I can't argue with that.
You need to put like a helmet on and give it a spear.
Yeah.
Why am I giving a chicken a helmet and a spear?
Make it a knight.
Oh. Have you got a small helmet and spear? Because
I came prepared.
And over. Ooh. They do little dioramas. Yes.
They put the owlbears in. Please tell me the owlbears are okay.
Oh, they're absolutely fine. And it's like if you go to like a nativity with a bunch of children. That's not good, but it's cute. And the kids will sort of sit down and roll around. It's that
What
sort
do
of
you
thing.
mean,
It's like,
Tom? Nativities with children are always heartwarming and delightful.
having no children of my own, I haven't had that bit of my brain switching. And also working in the theatre, I'm just like, there's no projection, you're just yelling. And that's my thing. You speak not of gems? Okay, because it's funny, I'm not going to make you roll for that. You have now got one chicken and one owlbear-sized knight's costume.
I'm going to try and put the owlbear-sized knight costume on the chicken.
Okay, that I'm going to make you roll for.
I can't speak with animals. Here, chicken, would you mind awfully putting this on? Would you wear these clothes?
Are you going to eat me?
No.
Is the big one going to eat me?
No.
Are you my mother?
No.
Oh. Okay. Whatever floats your boat, friend. I'll wear the costume.
Thank you very much. It's very kind.
Clark! You now have a chicken. It's not so, again, a chicken can't. Clark! You have now dressed a chicken up as a little knight.
I will walk back to the ghost and say, here's your own knight.
That's hilarious. What's the rest of you got for me?
I look totally confused because I don't understand why that's funny.
You've again, you kind of like put the chicken down on the floor and it's like, I'm part of this.
Seeing that the ghost does seem to enjoy laughing, can I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter fairly repeatedly, and then Drizzle launches into the most underwhelming stand-up routine you have ever seen. But if Tasha's hits, then hopefully she's having a great time.
Okay, what do I have to roll for Tasha's?
Nothing, yeah, I'll just succeed, Tom.
I mean, your wonderful fey blessing, I can't argue with it.
So when Rebecca doesn't even need to roll anymore. We just assume it's going to go well.
No. Roll. What needs to be rolled, Rebecca?
Oh, I actually thought wisdom 15.
Wisdom 15?
And this is for her own good.
She can always choose to fail.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Begin by telling me your funny joke.
Oh,
No pressure.
can we just pause and I'll come back in 10 minutes for the joke?
No.
Chris knows what's coming.
Oh, hang on. Why did the...
No, Rick's got a joke. Shush.
It's two-part. What's brown and sticky?
I don't know what's brown and sticky.
A stick. But what's brown and sticky and taps on your window in the night?
Is it me, a ghost?
No, it's poo on stilts.
And everyone's like, "Gee, gods!" Everyone in the circus is like, "Oh no!" Yeah, it succeeded, and it's horrible. Considering. Okay, I'll tell you what.
Poo on stilts.
This has happened again. Oh, it's backfired on you. You know, sometimes things can loop round. Things that are funny become very scary very quickly. Can everyone please roll me another wisdom?
She's done. Oh.
Apart from Lord August and Drizzle, who are immune to this. But you could still be good. You're still like, oh god.
15.
15? Oh no.
16.
A 4.
A 4.
Skylar, you gonna age.
Skylar. Yeah. Skylar, you are frightened by this, and you've also now just aged 10 years.
Nice. Oh.
Okay.
But
it's not arthritis.
How old are you?
Only 40.
Also, you pan over. Tia is graying now, and she's like,
"Oh god!"
Just so the hideous laughter. That's very funny. Thank you. You could be one of my. Well, I suppose you could all be my maids of honor.
The chicken is dead.
Yes, the chicken has died.
It aged so out of existence.
Aged so hard. Wow.
Oh, we didn't eat it.
That's not yet.
Oh no, it's currently desiccated. We wouldn't want to eat it.
Dust.
It just.
How old can chickens be?
Not old enough.
No, 10 years.
No.
Yes, you had to speak of animals, but you just hear, "Mother, I don't feel right."
The chicken just Spider-Man. Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, Mother. Does anyone have any other bright ideas of how to delight this ghost? Yes, Lord August.
So this is a long shot. I am very aware. I'm going to try and get the acrobats from in the circus to come and perform a sort of magic mic routine for the ghost.
Oh wow!
I mean, I was going to ask what she was into first, but
fairly serious persuasion. I'm pretty sure is going to be necessary here.
Hi. How can I help you?
Well, we have a request. There is a ghost outside who has missed their wedding by about 150 years and is now trying to terrorize everything. And what we're hoping is that if we can persuade them that they have had a very, very good hen night, then they will stop terrorizing everything. Specifically, I'm thinking that if we get such fabulous physiognomical people as you to go and entertain this ghost with your contortions and musculature, then we might be able to persuade them not to terrorize things.
I would like to point out this is Flip's family, so these are gnomes. Very
sexy gnomes.
Sexy gnome.
I mean,
sexy gnome.
So you're basically asking us to do sexy contortions. Is that what you're asking?
If If you can, that would be amazing. If you can't, then just contortions I think would work just as well.
Brides do love contortions, and we know that much. It's a common saying, such as your wet dagger. Your bit of a wet knife.
Better!
Just don't put the two together.
I mean, okay, roll persuasion with advantage, because you're amusing them.
Oh, you're very kind. Well, I was going to say that also I will have tried to say to everybody, could I make a collection of the money from all of us in order to try and facilitate this, and I'm hoping that will add. And I'm assuming that's the advantage.
You don't have money.
Because there is money
The
involved.
ghost stole our money.
Yeah, it got stolen.
Good point.
But if you
damn it, that's so annoying. The advantage would have been a natural 20. However, I still managed to get 22.
I mean, it's going to cost you. How much you got?
Plenty. I am Lord August Everding, the purpled one, and therefore I have plenty of money, just not on me right now. We don't carry cash.
Your hat. That's one of those tea hats.
Sorry?
I've been here. One of those tea hats that I've been reading about. Give me your hat.
All right, damn it.
A jaunty angle. It's da 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 da.
You could use that for the performance. Perfect.
Yes, what happens is oddly seductive in a delightful way. It happens in the big top. And as you all sit in the seating, as a ghost sits there going, "Ooh, take it off, take it all off." Yes.
Oh, please tell me the way it works. Please tell me the way it works is that they all come out and they look like normal humans because there's three gnomes on top of each other in coats, and so therefore as each of the button comes up, you reveal more and more of individual gnomes, but it's three of them rather than, so you get triple the fun.
That is exactly what happens.
Yes, that's how that works.
Yes.
I feel that was a look into Ed's mind.
Look, that's what Ed wants, and that's what Ed has got. I must ask you the question I ask in all these situations. Are you seduced? You need to tell me if you are seduced.
Yes, entirely seduced.
Excellent. Okay. So, unless
also hoping that the three gnomes on top of each other will contort as well.
No, they are twisting round. They are bending. It is. They are doing the weird thing that you see people doing on TikTok, where they do the bend back and point. It's actually sort of, again, this is where I make your roll for seduction. No, it's, even if you're not attracted to this, it's very impressive. And the bride is like, it's delightful. Oh, it makes me feel things I haven't felt in 162 years.
Much longer than she's been dead.
50 years. I'm an old woman. Also, that's the thing. As this is sort of ending, you hear, "Yes, take it off, take it all off," as Winifred is there throwing.
Winifred.
Yes, Winifred. And thought you needed help, but it turns out it was seduction.
I'm just. Eric's just sat in a chair, just not quite sure what to do or where to look.
Does who watch?
Amazing. Who loves it? Who is down?
Who is somehow throwing money?
Just like.
Who is flushing the cash, exactly.
Right. We've got two other people.
Oh my God.
No, we're rounding up. Do you have any bigger ideas of how you're going to make this the best party ever?
Yes.
Right. Skylar.
Is it also filth?
No. Skylar's going to, hold on a minute. I'm going to make you the best hen party luncheon you've ever seen.
And then I have something to tack onto that.
Perfect.
And the scones and the souffles. So I run back, go talk to the Dragonborn so we can cook up the best head night luncheon.
What has your back to you?
Brilliant.
What is it that you'll say? to invent the meal that would seduce and delight even a ghost. Why, this is the greatest challenge that Esteban has ever faced. I have ghost peppers. Okay. So, Skylar, you begin to make the greatest meal ever. Felidar.
I would like to first go to Ghosty, what is your name?
Oh, no one asked. My name is... I was about to say the jackal again. No, my name is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Now, ghosts can't eat, am I correct?
I mean, ghosts can't, but people can.
That's what I'm thinking. Please, use me as your worldly vessel to enjoy your luncheon.
What? Oh, wow, brilliant.
As Felidar's eyes glow with ghostly. Just like, oh, this is nice. Oh, okay, right.
This is mental.
Does the weird wobbling thing and like come over. Oh, look at me, I'm doing jumping jacks. Finally.
You jump very high now.
Oh, I'm going to have a go at guess the weight. You just hear in the background, 200 pounds. Wrong. Oh, no. Oh, I bet my shoes.
No.
Just for you, I wasn't wearing shoes.
I have a collection of beautiful things. I'll bet those shoes. Yes, so, Skylar, roll... I'll say roll add your proficiency because of your cooking tools.
Roll what? Just a
D20 and then add your... Unless you can think of this, or like, is it performance? Is it... They don't have anything for cooking. I think we need to add something. Hey, Wizards of the Coast, just add cooking.
I am proficient in cooked utensils. So performance and cooked utensils.
Yeah, let's do it. You're doing the hibachi kind of like whoop, flipping the stuff and catching it. Everyone's like
23.
Felidar Ghost is delighted. Oh, this is everything I wanted.
Brilliant.
You make probably the best meal that. And everyone, you've made something like it again. It's become a barbecue sort of thing. They've brought things out of the tavern. They brought it into the circus. Everyone who's just like sort of going, "Oh, what's happening?" It's like there's a ghost getting married. They're like, it just comes out. You all have an utterly delicious meal. And at which point, at the end, the ghost, the possessed fellow does stands up. Thank you all. It's been an utter delight. Now, where's my groom? At which point you just hear Tia go, nope. Nope, we are cutting this off. Oh, no. Just picks up and goes, hey, look at me. Is this your diary? Is this your diary? Yes. It's going in the bag. It's going in the and just starts sprinting. Felidar, you don't have a movement of 45, do you?
A movement of 35.
You come so very close. And as you reach out, you're like, no! As the diary is thrown into the bag, and suddenly you just have a as the ghost is ripped out, no! Like going down the drain. No! I didn't tell you where the items were.
You still got time because you're talking.
I thought you were my friends. Party foul.
Oh no.
At which point you turn around and the jackal's like, that was a pretty bad party foul. The jackal's back.
Hey!
I heard there was a party. So
here we go.
This is again like the end of like the end of Return of the Jedi. Is everyone's partying, and at the moment, three people have aged. Some have aged 20 years, someone have aged 10. Flip, again, is able to sort of reach out and Flip, again, pouring drinks and going, oh, yeah, no, ghost. I mean, anyone know Greater Restoration could probably fix that, but you've got 24 hours. Well, looks at the sun, about 22 now, considering everything. It's not what I would call a plot hook, but it's a plot hook. So, I'm not saying that you failed, because you succeeded. I mean, it turns out that the items had been hidden in a tree in the woods, where there was, as I said, there was a blanket prepared with a little picnic, a perfect little wedding picnic. Yes,
I can still locate object and bind them.
Retroactively. Well, I guess you've lost the items. Oh wait, you can find the items. You go find them. That's resolved. Oh, good. I'm glad that has resolved. And so, my friends, as we come to the end of what was a very wacky Saturday for this party, I said we'll leave it ambiguous. Hopefully someone, again, Flip has contacts. A cleric will probably be able to be like an actual wedding where someone had to go knock on the door of the vicar and go, "Vicar, it's a situation. Ooh, I'll come over." I mean, I assume you want your youth restored, do you both? Yes?
That would be lovely.
Torm be with you, and Torm be with you. And then some tears like, yeah, fine. Torm be with you. So,
can I
as
get
I
in
said,
on that? I'd love to be a bit younger again.
Come there, Drake. Torm be with you. It's
stay the same age.
Again, same age, but you're feeling a little perkier. You know, sort of a little. I think like a little grumbly in your tumblies now resolved. Not
made you hungry.
Are you hungry? You know, just general older. How old is Rick?
45.
Yeah, no, your little dicky tum. There goes your lactose.
Young for
intolerance.
a dwarf, but yeah.
You can now eat dwarven cheese or halfling cheese.
Lactose
cheese.
Okay.
So yes, I feel like you started with a rager, you're ending with a lovely barbecue. And and that's the thing. This is the circus. Circus opens its doors to you. You get to go on the rides. You get to meet the owlbears. You move on, and things are great. And you murdered a ghost. Well, you didn't. The staff did.
Technically,
we assisted.
We were present.
We did assist. We were an extra three.
Very much here for a good time, not a long time.
As you just hear someone go, "Those bandits are back, and now they're working with the Rat King."
Oh no!
It's like we need to throw another party.
And again, over the credits, it's you sort of like dancing, and then there's some bandits, and then there's the Rat King, and then Strahd's there. How did Strahd get?
Oh god! It took a turn.
I came out of the mist for a good time.
But this time it is genuinely missed, so we're good.
Yes, yeah, it's fine. I can now use that. Well, oh boy, oh crumbs.
Oh boy.
Oh man. See, this is what happens with our sponsored content. Thank you so much to my wonderful players for going along with that. I hope you had as much fun as your characters did. And fewer windows have been broken, so that's always a plus. Thank you, audience, for sticking around with this. If you did, you're braver than me. So if you have enjoyed, we will be playing every Monday and Tuesday from 6 p.m. BST now, 10 a.m. PST. I do not know when this is coming out, but in the chat there will be schedules. Thank you, mods. You are grand. And I can tell you that 6 p.m. on Fridays is Talk Together. Or maybe something else. Who knows? Maybe something else will turn up. Maybe it'll be me again. Or it might be a cooking show. Who knows? It's a possibility. Yes, so that's when we get to talk to each other. We get to share secrets. We get to create new ideas for new games, where someone's like, I want to play this character, and you're like, congratulations, it's in a game. So all of our shows are streamed at Ed's just doing the kitty cat thing. Yes, they're streamed at twitch.tv/rolltogetherrpg. You can find all our content archived at youtube.com/rolltogetherrpg. You can find podcasts, again, if you look for Roll Together RPG, we should be there. Massive thank you to our D20 Club. You're the reason we're able to do this. They've created a wiki for us. They created a Discord. Please come on and predict when you thought things went off the rails. Was it the first 5 minutes? It was the first 5 minutes. So yes, massive thank you to our supporters and sponsors for just... Look at us. Look at these faces. And don't forget, we are all over social media at Roll Together RPG. So we don't have a way of closing these things off, but if you could stay classy at the table, it would be appreciated. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.